live chat that was going on. And I could, what do you call it? What the fuck is wrong with my brain? Just shutting down. I could interact with people in the chat right from the same window I control everything from, so I didn't have to go like tab into different windows.
Right.
And then now for some reason it just will not log into what I'm doing at all.
And for a second there, I was worried I was going to have to answer your question.
Yeah, really, because you'd have no idea what I was supposed to say.
Oh, you said, what the fuck is wrong with my brain? I'm like, I don't know if that's a topic we can fit into 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah, that'd take a long time. In the chat, right from the same window I control. Oh, so much. It's just, it was also made it easier to prevent Satan from, kicking people out of chat. Because I can just go from the same window I'm already in and immediately just, bam, got the guy, like make him a mod.
Right.
Oh, but I think he's on with Gaming and Yelling, so probably won't see him tonight.
Gaming just went live like a couple hours ago.
Yeah, 2 hours ago with Satan and Samaj, all the folks that we usually have here.
That fucking bitch.
Oh man. Yeah, Satan, Samaj. That's pretty much almost everybody that we normally have. Just us.
I've watched a lot of his streams lately.
I try to catch his streams. I've been on one. I've been on recently.
Yeah, you were on one. I don't know how you can handle being on with Pinoid, dude. I don't fucking get it.
I don't listen to Pinoid at all. I just sort of tune him out. I know that sounds fucking awful, but because I'm in the stream with him, I just pretend he's not there.
That would be what you'd have to do.
I mean, it's better than thinking like a person.
Yeah. Way too much credit.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh man. Oh, I watched everything but the last episode of Beastars. That weird quasi furry thing.
Oh yeah.
That is a fucking weird ass show, dude. Because the whole thing is about how the carnivores want to eat the herbivores, but like they keep themselves from doing it so that they can have like a society and like cities and towns and shit. But there's like a secret underground like black market that deals in meat from herbivores that died in like the hospital or whatever.
Oh wow.
And then there's an even more underground, much darker black market where they like actually fucking kill herbivores to eat them.
Actually abduct and kill them.
And it appears that there are no actual animals in the world. So they actually expect all the carnivores to just eat like soy and shit. Oh,
sounds
and eggs.
awful.
But they serve them eggs. Here's the weird part. They serve them fucking eggs.
Serve them what?
They give them eggs. But there's no animals, right? So the eggs can only come from the bird people in the fucking world.
Yeah, theoretically, I guess.
Yeah, so like the chicken people will actually they covered it in an episode. The chicken people take great pride in like their eggs and like people eating them, and I'm like, those are your fucking babies. I get that they weren't fertilized, but it's pretty fucking weird, man.
Wow. So those are like the leftists then.
I don't even know.
Shout out your abortion, ladies.
Oh, he's gonna go. Mateo's gonna catch up on sleep. Yeah, right on, dude.
Happen?
Mateo wanna typed in the chat. He's not feeling well. He's gonna try to catch up on sleep.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Oh. That guy, he's out.
Fuck that guy, he's out.
You're out of the club.
This is such an informal thing. I mean, it was very nice of him to send me a message, but that was, we kind of play it by ear.
Well, I did jump into his chat to say something.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
I would have even accepted. Hey, I'm doing something else tonight. Yeah, I got
doing something interesting, so I'm not going to be with you guys. I would have accepted that.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, and then but the subplot in this show, back to the show. The subplot is there's a wolf that's in love with a rabbit girl. Or no, a dwarf rabbit girl. So she's not only a rabbit, but she's like a super small rabbit. And she's like a fucking whore. Like, she sleeps with everybody. Oh, man. It is such a fucking weird show.
Sounds like a lefty came up with it.
It's oddly fascinating. I would have to say it doesn't have a lot of... It's more Japanese overtones than leftist or right overtones, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Because Japanese have that weird sort of... it's not collectivism like the left is. It's not communism by any sense of the term. But it is a collective drive.
Yeah.
Like, everything must better the lives of our people kind of thing. It's like nationalism, like, cranked up to fucking 11.
Yeah, I'm kind of amazed that they don't get more shit for that. I guess the leftists don't really care about any other country.
Oh, the Japanese are probably the most racist people on the planet.
Yeah, all Asians, really, dude.
Oh, the Japanese above everyone, though.
Yeah, Like, even for Asians, they're super fucking xenophobic. And
Islam is not allowed in Japan. Just not allowed at all. Which,
shit.
Fair, that's just common sense.
Wow, that's fucking awesome.
They just did. There's no mosques, there's no imams, there's no Islam at all allowed in Japan. They do not tolerate it.
Is Christianity allowed or Judaism?
Yeah, both.
Wow, okay.
Because they're peaceful religions.
Japan fucking rocks.
No, Japan is very pragmatic in that respect. They're not really particularly religious in any sort of sense that we would go with. But if it's
the whole Shinto thing is more, I hate to say spiritual, but yeah, more spiritual than really like dogmatic religious shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Their gods descended from the fucking skies down the tree. Weird shit.
Very, very nature-based. Yeah, very, very sort of like pagan, nature-based kind of like worship stuff. There's little like...
It is Shinto, right? That's the main religion of Japan, right?
Shinto?
Yeah.
I don't know,
right,
man. That's a good question. That I am going to go to the Google machine.
Yeah, I'm like 90% sure. Again, I know very little about it. Other than apparently, again, their story was that, like, cypress trees, I think it's cypress.
Shinto is the majority religion. Yeah, Buddhism is close second.
Okay. Yeah, something like the gods descended down.
Wow, no.
Cypress trees are super special for that reason.
So 52% have no religion, 35% are Buddhist, 11% are Shinto, and then 10% are Christianity.
So
according to what I'm seeing, but I could, that could be bad information.
All right, well then it wouldn't be Shinto.
Wait, it says Islam. I'm pretty sure I read up on that.
All right. Well, I know for the longest time they only allowed like the Dutch into their country for some reason.
Oh yeah, it could be.
Yeah, I can't remember why, but for some reason only the Dutch. I'm basing that mainly on I think Gulliver's Travels. So don't hold me to that.
So it's only immigrants. If any of the Muslims there are immigrants, and it's refugees essentially that they basically sort of let in and can't, I guess, prevent from having a religion.
Matter how hard they try.
Yeah, really, they should be trying harder. Throw them back out. They're all liars. 90% of those people are lying anyway. It's fucking. Oh, I can't live in my world anymore because they don't give me free money and pay me to fucking do nothing. Oh, come right on in. We'll give you free money, sir. Welcome to California.
Diverse. We're fucking paying people to be that way, but what the fuck?
Yeah, it's obnoxious. I don't know, man. But yeah, that's a trip. I didn't realize Buddhism, or actually, essentially fucking like atheism was the biggest religion in Japan. Although I think they treat it like we do. They're just like, oh yeah, I don't really care what you think as long as you do your fucking job.
Like, more straight up atheist.
Yeah, that's the vast majority of atheism. And Shinto is like the nature spirits, where there's like shrines to the spirit of this tree, or this like weird turtle demon with the water on its head, the fucking like leaf or something. Forget what it's called. They got a lot of weird fucking stuff in Japan's trip. But like they like the fucking Yakuza from Japan is Japanese people that were basically outcasts, because the Japanese at some point were like, this group of Japanese people aren't people anymore. So
yeah, they treat the people from Honshu that are like basically like fucking white people. Hokkaido or whatever. It's like a group of that's like pretty much white people live on like this island to the north that's part of Japan.
Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me. They literally they started keeping genealogy record books so that they could make sure that the good families didn't marry into any of the bad families. And then as things like gambling and whoring became popular, well, naturally the only people who could be the ones dealing in that would be the untouchables, the people they'd cast out. So they slowly started actually making money off of like the gambling and the stuff, but they would like tattoo themselves up in like basically disrespecting the main beliefs of Japan, where they would like just not mar their bodies.
Right.
And then eventually it just like progressed over and over the ages. This one group was still outcast and kept outcast to eventually became the Yakuza, like running gambling and crime and stuff.
Basically they had no fucking choice. They almost had.
And it's probably why they have such a low problem, like such an almost non-existent problem with crime. Like just regular street crime, like people don't get mugged, people don't get like murdered at random. It's all very like carefully planned out and orchestrated by the Yakuza. So it's like the most ultra organized crime possible. It's almost like a part of their nation. But it's almost like accepted as a part of their like culture. Like these are the criminals. They're going to do the criminal things.
Shut the fuck up! No one cares.
Aww. You're so
sweet. I love you too.
I hopped onto the server just to see Pussy Past at Night with some dude with his knee in some girl's neck and a fucking gun pointed at her spine. What the fuck am I looking at?
I fucking just found that. It was like a link at the end of a video I watched or on another Discord or something, and it was just like, what the fuck? Oh, he's pointing at her. That's not a gun. That bitch spent like a good hour like trying to beat the shit out of him, and he eventually just took her down because she ran her car into a building. And then tried to drive away, and he's just like, nah, this is too far.
Is that the one where she's like pleading with him?
Yeah.
Like, to let him go? Okay, that's from a while ago.
Yeah, those are all super old things. It's like chicks being like crazy and starting fights and then getting like their asses handed to them.
I'll be back.
Right on, dude.
I think that bitch still ended up getting pulled over. Was calling the cops, right?
Oh, yeah. Like, the cops eventually showed up and arrested her, for sure. Satan mouth equals mouth Satan. I forgot about that. Oh, man. Oh, I watched that fucking Beastars show almost. I've almost finished it now, Satan.
Why?
I just couldn't resist. I'm like, what the fuck? This. I saw, like, I'd see, like, clips and stuff, and I'd be like, oh, all right, I gotta watch this. And, it had such potential, it just kind of, like, I don't know, it kind of just went lame towards the end. I think if the wolf ate the rabbit, that would have been a lot more interesting.
I'm watching this video, so I don't care about the stream right now.
That makes 3 or 4 of us, whoever else.
Am I the only one not watching the video?
I think so.
God damn. Oh, man.
That bitch, I remember her being like super, like, just let me go, I can't, right now.
Yeah, she just didn't want to go to jail.
Yeah.
It's like, nobody wants to go to jail, bitch, but you fucking...
If I remember, she wasn't, like, Wasn't hot enough to have that much attitude. If I remember correctly.
Nah.
Try to get away with some shit. You got to be at least kind of hot.
Oh yeah, I know for sure. What was there was a different video where they were showing like the Reddit like pussy pass denied. I guess there's a Reddit for it, or it was a Reddit for it. And some chick had a tweet out there. She's like, "I slapped this dude, and then he slapped me back. Who the fuck slaps women back?" Like,
quality, bitch.
Just like, you don't understand. Like, how do you not understand that if you hit somebody, they might hit you back?
Yeah, that's fucking crazy that she didn't even consider that a possibility. I thought I could just smack people and then with no consequences.
Oh man, there was a fucking girl that used to do that when I was in like junior high or whatnot. She'd like go around try to act sexy, but this is junior high, so I don't, I didn't really fucking. I was just like, what the fuck is this weird chick doing? And then she'd see if the dudes were starting to sprout wood, and then slap them if they were starting to get hard. Apparently.
Oh, that's pretty
fucking weird, right? That's pretty fucking weird. Yeah. I think that one's daddy hugged her a little too much.
To try to turn you on, and then if it works, I'm gonna fucking smack you for getting turned on.
Yeah, for sure. And nobody ever did anything to her either. It's the weirdest thing. Like, nobody ever fucking slapped her back. I was in a bar where a situation popped up like that, and these were two people that were with me. And I was just like, fuck it, you're on your own. But it was filled way past capacity. There was like a live band at the bar. And always like they sold pizza too, so we'd ordered some food or whatever. And we were just chilling around this table, and then some guy got up off his bar stool, left his drink at his place, and was to go to the bathroom and come back. And so one of the chicks that was with me and my friend, like these two chicks that were with us, so she went over and just grabbed his bar stool and took it. And it's like, I'm pretty sure that's universal law. Like, if you leave your drink at your place, you're coming right back, and you're saving your spot, kind of thing. Oh, yeah. And so he got, justifiably very upset. And what was it? The girl started yelling at him, and he just like grabbed her arm. And he's like, "Look here, miss. Look here, you little kiddo," or something like that, because it was obviously like an older guy and a younger girl. And then like just some fucking psychotic wannabe Superman just grabbed the guy and was like slamming him against the wall. "What's wrong with you?" Blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, "You're a fucking idiot."
Yeah.
This bitch started that fight. Let her fucking finish it.
Exactly.
Oh, that was.
I had a friend of mine who had problems, a lot of run-ins with the black folk in the town. And to be fair, the black people in my fucking town growing up were fucking horrible. They're just fucking crazy people. But we're like in a bar, and he's like one of those people that he's regular getting into confrontations with is there. He's like trying to fuck with him, like what the shit he was doing. But at one point, he actually fucking yells out something about niggers. In the bar, dude.
In a
I'm
bar.
like, all right, dude. Like me and my other friends are like, all right, you're on your fucking own, dude.
Like, look, I want to get your back, but everybody knows that's not cool.
Yeah, we're like, dude. Yeah. Come the fuck down, dude. Because literally all of us were just like, dude, we're fucking out of here. You want to start screaming shit at that fucking bar.
Oh, I left the two chicks and my friend at that fucking bar, too. I just was like, peace out. You guys are all fucking assholes. I'm out of here. One of those was the fucking crazy chick we knew, though, too. Because we did some other place in fucking a different night, and she came back with some fucking crying chick from the bathroom who was all like, "This guy's been following me around and he pulled a knife on me." And we're just like, what the fuck? We're like, "Do you want the cops?" "No." "Okay, then I don't know that I believe you."
Shit. There's definitely a cop-worthy situation.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
I feel like there's some parts of the story you're leaving out.
Oh yeah, at that
Or
point
making up.
she started getting cagey, and we were like, all right, yeah. At least I was. I think my friend and the other chick just bought the whole fucking shebang.
I'd be like, I need to get away from you. Piece of shits.
Oh
Not
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
happen.
No, we as soon as I had the opportunity, I was out of there too. I don't hang out with those people anymore. I mean, it was entertaining, but like, I don't really need to get no bar fight. Not my thing. That's more Satan and Satire's thing, I would imagine.
Indeed.
Oh, pictures of those doggies.
Jesus Christ, this fucking course is impossible.
What's impossible?
In this fucking golf game,
Oh.
dude, there's like par fours that are like 570 yards, almost 600 yards.
Oh, goddamn, dude. I ain't fucking
It's
around.
serious. Yeah. Because the base club set you get, your driver is only like 225 yards.
Oh, so you're like 3 shots to get to the green if you're really good, and then you got 1 shot to make it in the hole just to get a par.
Yeah, that third shot better be fucking spot on.
You can
Just to
upgrade
make
your
par.
clubs, though, right? I would assume. Like, get better clubs that go further.
Can, but this fucking game, like, it's a fun game, dude. It's really, the fucking graphics are great. The fucking got a bunch of different courses. Buying the clubs and shit is like almost as much as buying clubs in real life. Like, that fucking expensive.
Oh, are you playing another goddamn cell phone game?
This one's on the Kindle, but yeah.
Essentially, okay, yeah, it's essentially the same thing.
Yeah, I was like going to look at the prices, and I'm like, fuck you.
That was a fun video. I enjoyed watching that.
Oddly satisfying, right? That's one of those, like, that's why I said it should be under oddly satisfying instead.
Pussy pass revoked.
Oh, and the other one, I'm sure you guys have seen before, but the one that just says stop using vibrators in big letters. The joke is essentially he's like, women complain about they can't come, or like men don't make them come, and he's like, well then stop fucking using vibrators. That's like, it's like doing a bunch of heroin and then being like, God, I wonder why pot is so weak. Just like, stop. Oh man.
Gee. Christ. Dude, some of these fucking courses, the green speeds, I don't know how they rank that shit. Like some of them are ranked at like 13. Like I think 5 is average. 10 is like pretty fucking fast. Like the ones that are set to like 13, it's literally like putting on fucking concrete.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Well, Dave's
golf.
playing golf
Oh,
on his Kindle, right?
Yeah. Fuck.
That's how I sounded when I used to play golf in real life.
Yeah, no, I still do better than real life, but barely. Yeah, I'm not, when you're playing like the championship speed greens, like I hit the greens, no problem. Then I like 4-putt or 5-putt from like 12 feet away.
Oh no. Yeah, that's
It's
exactly
really
how I played golf in
frustrating,
real life.
And I'm actually good at putting in real life, dude, but I've also never putted on fucking greens that fast.
Oh man.
Like if you use a regular putter and it says like, say it's like 15 foot putt, 2 inches downhill. If you hit it at the strength that says 15, fucking ball is going to go 35 feet. That's how fast the fucking greens are. It's incredibly difficult to fucking judge the speeds and the brakes and shit.
Oh yeah. I think what you're saying. Yeah. Like on a really dry fucking day, the greens are just like lightning.
I have no idea what any of this means. All I know is you hit
Fast
ball
means
go
you hit the
through.
ball really softly, and it goes fucking forever.
Well, I mean, fucking obviously, but
Yeah, no, it's literally it would be like if you're putting on fucking pavement or something.
Trying to putt in the
Like you
parking
barely
lot.
tap it, fucking ball just goes fucking forever.
Oh, you know what me and my friend used to do, because it wasn't that far away from that Happy Gilmore movie. We used to go to the fucking driving ranges and like Happy Gilmore the ball. People fucking hated us. That actually
Like,
works, by the way.
stepping into it. Oh, dude, we would fucking do it. I took a golf class in college, and basically, the instructor was wanting us to use like 7-irons and shit. As soon as she turned her back and started walking away, we would pull out the drivers and start doing that Happy Gilmore, stepping into it like that.
Yeah, you kind of give a little
Works
hop
great.
up to it. It really does. It goes way further. I mean, it's real hard to aim, but goddamn, does it go?
Yeah, not a lot of accuracy, dude. Holy fuck!
We had this driving range that had geese all over it. That was the best. You're just trying to hit fucking geese.
Had a lot of ducks in our, though they weren't really close to the driving range.
Because they probably fucking learned.
Yeah.
and the ones that didn't just died off.
I saw a goose get hit right in the ass with a golf ball. That was fucking great.
Well, we
It just
definitely tried to hit
ran.
the dude in the little cart that was like hoovering up the golf balls.
Oh, everybody aims for that guy.
Yeah, it's like environment, dude.
Oh, man. I mean, why would you not? Oh.
What's that guy there?
Oh, I'm also watching a soap opera right now called The Good Witch. And it's like a bunch of retarded people.
That's that fucking show on like
Netflix.
Lifetime, right?
Oh, okay. I don't know what it's on originally. It's on Netflix.
Yeah,
now.
I think it's on Lifetime, where
But-
there's like this she's got like a light brunette, whatever, like almost blonde fucking hair.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
married,
yeah.
like with this fucking like, is it like 1990 soap opera looking dude?
Yeah, and she talks like Yoda had a stroke and was really drunk,
Yeah.
and nobody questions it.
Yeah, dude, I've seen bits and pieces of that show from time to time. Holy, it's fucking great, but not for the reasons it's supposed to be.
No, yeah, it's not like the show is terrible, but it is so funny. Here's one of the things. So like it'll be like somebody will be like, so you know I'm trying to figure out what to get somebody for Christmas or something, and she'll respond with, sometimes we don't know what we need until we find it, and that's fucking it.
Profound, dude.
They look at her and they're like, oh yeah, okay. Let's
fuck.
see. No one can control everything. There are always unexpected variables.
Sounds like a Reggie Watts routine, but like not deliberately funny.
I don't know, dude. It's like it's so fucking weird. Like at one point, the 15-year-old daughter was not allowed to go to a rated R movie because it was rated R. That was the only reason. It's like really? Like she's 15. That doesn't seem like a big deal. It's kind of weird.
I got my son to watch The Purge when he was like 8 years old.
Well, yeah, you kind of fucked that one up, I'm guessing.
No, that one I did not realize what I was doing. I was unfamiliar with the Purge movies, and this was like the second one.
So you
I wanna
just
go see that one.
you just turned him into an edgy fucking anarchist fucking douchebag, didn't you?
Oh god, it is a sign of a fucking failed parenting. No, like halfway into it, I'm like, oh fuck, dude, somebody should probably be calling CPS on me right now.
Let's be
100%.
fair. Let's be fair. The woman who agreed to sleep with you, which I'm hoping it was consensual, maybe not. I don't know your life.
You're hoping it was consensual. Don't fucking lie.
The woman who agreed to sleep with you, at that point, that's already failed parenting. CPS should have been called then.
It was too late.
It just showed up and forced a condom onto my cock.
In Detroit's favor, he's not a member. He's not. The kid's not in Antifa. He's fine. He's a good kid. At this point in time, honestly, if you're not a member of Antifa, you're a decent kid.
Yeah, he has expressed disdain for liberals, so that's a good sign.
Well, here's another quote: "A couple doesn't have to be perfect for each other."
Fuck.
And that'll
She's
be
like a greeting card, but in real life.
it's like if
Was
Yoda.
legit.
You know what? Actually, yeah, it's like if Yoda swallowed a Hallmark store and like was just not trying to make sense for anybody. But the best part is that people go up and ask her like perfectly legitimate questions like, God, I'm stuck in this terrible situation where, like, you know, on one side I disappoint the mayor, on the other side I disappoint my business partner. What do you have any advice whatsoever? And she's just like, sometimes it takes more than one crack at a problem to solve it. And then the guy's just like, oh, okay, and then leaves. It's totally normal.
You've solved all my problems in life. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's so dude, it's The Room in a late night soap opera.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't recommend watching all of it. I just like 1 or 2 episodes. It's probably more than enough to get the gist. Although it's fucking entertaining when you're high.
Yeah,
Really
just
entertaining.
watch like any season finale from that show, just like any of them, and like that's all you need to get from that show is just like, oh, this is retarded.
Like every 5 or 6 minutes watching the show, you're just like, the fuck does that mean?
People are filming this and putting it out like it makes fucking sense.
Did nobody be like, that's not related to the question or the dialogue in any fucking way?
I'm not even sure that sentence was English.
Oh man. Oh, and there's a lot of those significant looks that apparently just pass up whatever, you know, like I'm sure that it's like shorthand if you watch a lot of those shows. But if you don't, it's just weird looks for no reason that apparently mean things. Like I don't get it. They just stare significantly at each other, and that's like the answer to somebody's like really important question.
She's the good witch, dude. She's the good witch.
You know, it's like I don't know what you thought you were doing, but what you did do was get me in trouble. And then the person just looks at him and then walks away, and the other person walks away. Like that was how that conversation should end.
I remember Major League 2, that hillbilly catcher had all the fucked up sayings.
Yeah, it's a lot like that.
It's like being friends with someone from Louisiana.
Except his were deliberately nonsensical. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was intentionally written that way as part of the joke. This is somebody thought deep and profound writing.
I looked some of those up because those are fucking hilarious.
I
That lady can't sing if.
I genuinely hate people from Louisiana, though.
Really, what is it specifically about Louisiana? I'm just curious now because I've never.
I don't understand. I know they're speaking English, but I don't understand a word they're fucking saying.
Oh, that's right. They do that like sort of like. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
no,
like, what the fuck?
the fucking swamp people, those goddamn coon-ass piece of shit homunculus motherfuckers. No, like that's. I know you're speaking English, but it's still not even human language. I know it's English, but I still cannot tell if you're even a fucking human at this point.
Have you ever watched Scottish movies?
Is that Cajun or Creole or both?
It's just fucking coon-ass is what it is.
You know how in like Hawaii and stuff, basically there's like
people.
I forget what they call it, but there's just like a hodgepodge of English and Irish speak, and it's all sort of mixed up and changing all the time. It's sort of like that kind of language where it's like half of this, half of that, and the third of that other thing, and yeah.
And a smidge of fucking like 1940s German just to make things a little bit fucking weirder.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's all right. I was watching a Western the other day. My dad was watching it. And it was a Western, like full-on cowboys, Indians, bad guys, and they were fighting over uranium because somebody wanted to make nukes. And you're just like, fucking nuclear bombs are the fucking plotline in the cowboy flick?
Oh, okay. Like if you had to say pick the closest genre to Western in any other like genre, what would it be?
Oh, it would definitely be a military movie.
No, those are shot in a Western style. Most of them are, at least. Like a lot of those military movies are Westerns.
Yeah, that's why I picked it.
Well, that's not a genre though.
Military films isn't a genre?
No, like that would be a subgenre. Like that's what the movie's about.
Oh, okay. Like the John Wayne movies, essentially. Any other John Wayne movie.
those are westerns. But okay, I'm saying, like, I'm trying to make a point, so I'll just fucking say it. Fucking sci-fi. Like the sci-fi genre, or at least like most of the sci-fi genres, they've gotten into some subgenres in sci-fi. It's a bit different now, but like most of
and then sci-fi. The other thing, it's like is samurai flicks. It's like they kind of look a lot like both of those.
Like a lot of like the sci-fi, the aspects of sci-fi and westerns, they're the exact same genre. I mean, like you obviously have that's not the case. Like in different subgenres of western and sci-fi where they're a bit different, but like in like the characters in sci-fis and westerns, almost to a T, like you can point to an archetype in westerns that is almost always in sci-fi, or an archetype that's in sci-fi that's almost always in fucking westerns.
Oh, okay.
And like even how they shot them for fucking a couple decades was almost the exact same. Like how even how they would do fucking shots like on alien planets. Like anytime they would do some alien planet shot, whatever, they would always do it just like they do in westerns, with the 1/3 planet, 2/3 the sky. And the fucking like when you see when they introduce a character, they almost always either it's a profile shot of them turning, or it's a shot from fucking like the top of the hips to the top of the hat, the fucking cowboy shot from like where the bottom of the guns would be.
Yeah, from the guns to the tip of the hat.
Mm-hmm. Like they shoot it the exact same fucking way, and like even people who have never seen a western in their life, like, but they've only watched sci-fi their whole life. If they went and shot us a western, it looked like a fucking western because all they know is sci-fi.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. You know, you go from one genre to the other. There's no reason to change all the successful methods of filming.
Well, and like the directors who were the time that sci-fi became a genre, and the ones who were getting paid is like, hey, we're doing something new. You want to fucking make a film for us?
Yeah, exactly.
Sure. Like they were all Western directors. Like they shot westerns. That's all they knew. So whenever they went to make sci-fi movies, oh, okay. Well, a lot of these characters are kind of the same, so let's shoot it the same.
Or everybody already knows how to do this. Why on earth would we change how we shoot it?
Yeah. Like the sci-fi and westerns are essentially the exact same fucking genre, just in two very, very different settings.
Yeah, because it's sci-fi. There's always at the very end. There's always the good guy and the bad guy fighting it out to the death.
White hats and black hats.
White hats and black hats. Yeah.
Yeah, and sci-fi always has the virtuous horror.
Yep.
That shit's all the fuck over westerns. Fucking Miss Kitty, dude.
Oh man. Or that fucking rabbit chick. God damn.
Oh yeah.
You moved a couple pots for me. Let me just blow you right now. Alright. What the fuck? So is Mel Brooks essentially just an old Western guy?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Blazing Saddles. Fuck, man. No, is there anything that's not shot like a Western at this point, though?
I mean, like sci-fi movies that aren't shot, or just genres in general that aren't
There
shot
are
like
other
Western?
genres that are not filmed the same way. Yeah, I wonder if it's like, is that just basically how they do all of it now? Because it's just everybody's used to, you know, there's kind of communication.
Most things aren't shot like westerns anymore. Like I actually do enjoy going back and looking at westerns, like even ones that were put out and rushed and they only did one take of fucking anything. Like even if it has really shitty fucking writing, like they're just better put together and more well made than most movies nowadays are. Like fucking cinematography is better, lighting is better, and like it's better filmmaking. Worse.
Well, they couldn't rely on TNA to sell fucking tickets or get people to tune in, you know?
Right.
Because Miss Kitty was the virtuous whore wearing a dress from her fucking ankles to her neck.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't even that shapely.
I mean, and although she was good looking, she was also getting up there by the time that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because she was already like she was in her late 30s when that started, and at that period of time, being in your late 30s means you look like you were in your 50s now.
Yeah. Oh, you know the chick from fucking Good Witch is like 60, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that chick's fucking old. She doesn't look anywhere near 60 years old. Holy damn.
It's like I think like Elizabeth Hurt fucking shit. Hurley. Yeah, Elizabeth Hurley.
Yeah. She's hot.
She's old as fucking balls, and she's still got it.
Oh, I gotta look up her age. Alright, let's see here.
She's like 70 something now, or like late 60s, but she still looks good. Oh, she's only 54. Okay, never mind. She's not as old as I thought she was.
54, but she still look good.
She still looks like she's in her 30s though. Like she looks damn fucking good.
That's more of that edgy teenager stuff, you know, where everybody that's over 30 is super old, man. You gonna break out with the boomer stuff next? Is that what is coming?
I mean, they are like until the end of this year, in which case now everyone under 30 looks like a fucking toddler. Because then I'll be 30.
Yeah. Ooh, oh, you're gonna be 30 this year, huh? Nice.
Yep, December 7th, Pearl Harbor date.
Ooh, you're almost as bad as my mom. My mom's is like the fucking 22nd of December.
Ooh.
That's the oh, here's your Christmas birthday present, dear. Territory right there.
I mean, I got some of that growing up, especially when we were like real poor. Because like when I was little, like my grandma basically, like, she's the one who actually raises, like, once she took us away from our mom, because Jesus
Heroin
Christ,
is not a good child raising tool.
Yeah. But she had done well for herself, considering her background. But she came from a family of fucking 7 children, 5 of which made it, and they only had more kids so they could have more workers.
Hey, 5 of them making it's big fucking accomplishment at that time. There are a lot of families that lost a lot more than just 2 kids.
Well, yeah, and like, but she grew up on a farm where, like, their treat was they got to eat something from the farm instead of having to like some of the meat from the farm instead of selling everything.
Oh yeah, because they'd be able to buy like really shitty food cheaper than the fucking food they grew on the farm.
Well, no, not so much that. Like, they just ate nothing but fucking like eggs and vegetables and shit like that they could grow. Like meat, like they barely ever fucking got meat.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I got that wrong. Maybe that's more like now. Now it's cheaper to buy a 25-cent box of mac and cheese than to hold back 10 of your fucking turnips or whatever.
Right. But like when I say she grew up dirt poor, like literally dirt poor, they were dirty because they were always fucking working. Like as a fucking kid, like toddler, she was out in the field picking shit. Like they put their kids to work, and like she's like so. And then whenever we came around, like she was doing a whole hell. Like from there, she was like she went from rags to riches at that point, but she was still fucking poor, you know. And so like whenever she took us on, she went and got herself a much better job, but yeah, and then she went from there to being like the fucking senior VP of sales for an entire fucking region at Southwestern Bell, and she was making great money there, but she was never fucking around, so that's when we started getting in trouble.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
So she quit that job and took something where she didn't have to commute 2 hours a day and was gone like 12 hours a day.
She's like, oh, you guys have too much free time where I'm not around to fucking keep you in check.
To keep you from starting fires. Like, you almost burned down California. It's time to make some fucking changes.
Yeah. Oh, man. Well, I had a buddy that started a big old field fire whose dad was a fireman. And I literally never seen him since then. Like, the day of the fire when his dad came and put it out, that was the last time I saw that dude. Ever.
Send him to fucking military school.
We never found out anything. That shit just fucking vanished. I mean, I hope he got to military school. He might just be in somebody's backyard right now.
He might not have made it there.
I was just saying, you know. Oh man, J2, are you still here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just finally bailed on trying to find the quotes from Catcher Major League 2.
Oh. Oh man, it's too old.
Those movies are kind of underrated, man. They're actually pretty fucking funny.
Oh no, if you want good movies, you got to go back. The modern stuff is just nowhere near as good as a lot of the shit that came out in the 80s and the 90s. And I mean, hell, some of the stuff that came out in like the 50s and 60s was just so much better. Like old Vincent Price flicks. Like, those are fucking awesome.
There's a lot of weird shit back then too. Have you guys ever seen Eraserhead?
I've heard about it.
I remember seeing it when I was a kid. I don't remember much about it now, but I remember images like of seeing that when I was younger.
Yeah, it's fucking really bizarre, dude.
Man, I should write a movie. There we go.
Yes.
Do it.
Do that.
Do it.
Just a whole fucking movie
I
of metal.
want to see what dumb shit you would come up with if you sat down to write a fucking movie.
Oh man.
Fuck.
It's got five acts. The middle.
I don't know where the movie started or ended.
People watch it and just go mad. They're like, what the fuck? Where does it begin? Where does it end?
I mean, I've seen a movie like that where it had like 5 acts and 4 of them were middle, and then like at the very end of the 5th act they'll go, oh, let's put in some ending, and then it won fucking best picture of the fucking year.
I thought you were gonna say Gummo, but that never really had a beginning or end.
Like fucking Once Upon a Time in the West, or Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh yeah, I was gonna watch that, and then you explained it, and I said nope.
You liked that movie?
Oh, I said people have seen. I haven't seen it yet.
It's fucking dumb. It's 3 hours of middle, where at the very end they go, let's give him a fight scene and wrap it up. I was like, what the fuck? Nothing happened. Nothing fucking happened. It's just a shit ton of vignettes.
That's a little bit like that fucking the movie with the fucking rabbit. Oh, the kid who sees the future and he wants to like save everybody.
Oh, Donnie Darko.
Donnie Darko. Yeah, that didn't really have a lot of like ending or beginning. It just was a lot of middle.
I haven't seen that one either.
I think I just sat down one day and was like, you know what? I've heard about this movie so many times. I'm just going to sit here and watch this movie. It's not bad.
Okay,
It's actually kind of fun.
I'm remembering it now. No, like the movie starts off in the middle and gives you middle, and then goes, all right, we'll start the movie now.
Yeah.
But there is a beginning to it. It's just like halfway through the movie.
It's a whole lot of middle, that movie. It's be like an Elvis song. A whole lot of middle going on.
I just barely started watching The Irishman. Thought somebody here said it sucked.
I haven't watched it yet. I haven't watched more than like 30 minutes of it. Cause like whenever I first turned it on, I was like, holy shit, this is a 3.5 hour movie? Never mind.
Fuck,
So I stopped it there, and I was like, all right, I'll watch this later. And then I watched like 30 minutes as I was like crashing. And I was like, this is not good yet. Like there's not even a thing about this that I've liked so far, and I haven't gone back to finish it.
It really does seem like you've seen all the shit before. I haven't seen the whole thing yet, but I get that feeling so far. Like, I feel like this is like a recap of like 5 gangster movies in one.
Right. That none of them were connected in the first place, and it seems like it's trying to connect them in a way, but it didn't do a very good job. So, it's like them all playing the same characters that they played before, but in a different movie. I don't know. It was fucking weird.
There are a lot of steps to writing a movie script.
What do you mean?
Well, I looked up on Google how do you write a movie script?
Don't ask Google that.
And so it gave me the 7 steps to writing a movie.
Okay.
See, I have Trilby.
Fucking right. Don't be limited by rules and shit. Fucking right.
Now, how do you write? I gotta find something that puts it in the format of a script because I don't know how that is.
Oh, Final Cut.
Final Cut. Okay, I'll Google that real quick. So
Yeah, like you can get a trial period of that for like 3 months for free, and just make sure to end it before the end of the trial period, because like they start charging you like at the end of a trial period, like not even before it's over.
Oh wow. So here's what the steps are. First one is craft a log line, whatever that is.
No.
Number 2 is write a treatment, but that one said it's mostly marketing, so I assume that it's unnecessary.
Yeah, you don't need a treatment either.
3 is develop your characters, so figure out like what characters you're gonna have, and
That's kind of important, but you can do that along the way, so that doesn't need to be step 1.
plot and outline is the next step.
Outlines doesn't need to be done first. Basically, like you want to know where you're going. You can write whatever the fuck you want to, as long as you know where the story is headed.
Yeah,
like
well, my
you
head
know,
tells
like
me stories all the time, so I just gotta write one down.
I'm sure it does. I'm fucking sure it does, dude.
But step 5 is write a first draft.
Listen to one specific voice in your head, dude. You'll be fine.
Okay, I'll say this: the step 5 that they wrote is step like 1 of my 3-step thing.
All right. So how many scripts have you written that got made?
Wait, that were like made, meaning what?
Meaning like I actually sold for money or something?
Okay, in that case, 2.
2. All right. Well then, okay. So you have a good success record. All right.
I've written a shit ton of scripts though. Some of them were god awful. Like I know they were god awful. One of which I actually thought was really good, and I showed it to people, and everyone told me like, "Were you high?"
Yeah, that's my target demographic.
Yeah, I think I'll look up how to.
I've written a couple of things that were actually pretty decent that I showed people, and it were pretty good, but I never actually did anything with them. They just kind of sat around, and I did nothing with them.
Format a script. Because if I'm gonna write a script, I just want to see the basic formatting so that it like it reads like a script. Because I found a program for free that's called Trilby that supposedly writes script, but I don't know.
Oh, you can also use Celtex. I forgot about Celtex. It's free. It's a free.
Celtex CELL.
CELTX.
Celtex, okay.
And the Final Cut is a editing software, not a script writing software. Final Draft is the one I was talking about.
See, I just don't want to like have anybody. I don't like giving my credit card to fucking anybody.
But yeah, no, Celtex is free.
All right, so
it's not great, but it's free.
Yeah, then I'll muddle through it. That's fine, as long as it basically helps me put it in like the basic format, like of a script. Like I assume you got to like start with like what, like the scene 1, and then you got to like describe the setting, and then you describe like the characters, and then you start writing in like dialogue and shit, right?
Yeah, kind of.
There's probably a way to differentiate like dialogue from like actual like direction of like and then this person walks across the room and picks up a rifle.
Yeah, like there's ways to write that, and there's ways to write dialogue, and there's ways to write your stage direction, things like that. And it's still called stage direction, even though it's a screenplay. You still have the stage direction, just because screenplays are drafted from stage plays.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like it's the same format that you would write a stage play in is the same format you write a screenplay in, just with some slightly different things, because there's things that you add in a screenplay that aren't in stage plays because they don't fucking have, they don't have cues, and they don't have screen cues, and they don't have fuck, what's the word for them? Oh shit, I forgot the word. It's been forever since I actually wrote a script.
Yeah, smoke a lot of weed. My brain will tell me a story, and then I'll write it down.
Oh, and one of the best things you can do is, like, if you're in a mood to write, don't get stuck down in the format. Just fucking write shit down. Like, you can always go and format things later.
Oh, that's actually a really good point. Yeah, you know what? I think my first draft will probably just be like separating everything in just like a regular Word document by paragraph. Like, just like give it one line between everything, so that it's like this paragraph is dialogue, this paragraph is action, this paragraph is this or that or the other thing, so that it's all separated, easy enough to figure out how to type it up again. Yeah, I don't see anything about this. Seems like it's all video stuff now. I don't see anything about script writing on Celtex.
Celtex? Wait, do they do more than just the script writing software now? Because that's all they used to do.
Yeah, it's just,
they do editing software now too.
It seems really cheap for what they're doing, though. It's like $7 or something for the basic plan.
And oh, good Jesus, they do a lot now.
Yeah, it's just not very clear, like, what is what, so you can't figure out, like, Oh, here we go.
Oh, okay.
Script writing. Yeah, I'll have to look into that more later when I'm not, like, trying to, like, well, then again, that's par for the course on this show. Ah, Nostradamus, hey, what's up, man? Plug line isn't that a turd. Nice. Oh, man. I'll probably just look at a couple of scripts and I can probably just, like, fucking hack it in Word. I'm sure it's not that hard to fucking, use indents and tabs and stuff to fucking line everything
I mean,
up.
yeah, like, you can do it in there. It's just, it can be a pain. It can be a pain in the ass to do it, especially when you're having to turn in fucking 2 of these a fucking week.
Oh, man. That's how many scripts people got to write? 2 a week? Damn.
No, like they were 5 pages a week, so 2 5-page scripts a week. But yeah, it's like trying to do all of the fucking, like, I spent almost as much as I did writing the actual scripts as I did just trying to format the fucking shit, so I didn't get a fucking 0 just for turning it in the wrong format.
How many fucking minutes does 5 pages come out to? That can't be that much.
5.
So were we just writing for like a comedy show or something?
I had different assignments.
Right on. Yeah, I imagine it's virtually impossible to get into that now, though.
This was when I was in school.
Oh, this wasn't for working in Hollywood, trying to make your way as a comic or whatever?
No. I didn't ever even attempt doing that stuff, because like I needed to be, like, to do that you have to be successful as a comic first.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
I hadn't made that part happen yet. So I mean, like, listen, I was still just like maybe a couple steps above being an open micer.
Ah, okay.
So like I wasn't even like yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
way better than somebody like me who's never been up in front of an audience to do anything like that and has no real interest in doing that. But definitely not like fucking Bill Burr, Ari Shaffir level.
Oh, good God, no! Like they're professional comedians. They don't have day jobs. I could even if I still if I kept going and was doing it like the whole fucking time, I think I'd just now be getting to a point where I wouldn't have to have a day job. And I stopped doing comedy like
you wouldn't have to drive
years
Uber on the side.
Yeah,
Working out your material in the car.
But yeah, no, I had some great moments, but as a whole, I was not a great comedian. I mean, I got laughs here and there. If I was doing a 5-minute set, I was guaranteed to get at least 2
So
laughs.
it's like the audience can tell that you hate them.
Yeah. But
they're like, I don't think he likes us. Is he constantly degrading us? I'm not sure. I just picture you just going up and yelling at the audience. You're a bunch of fucking pussies. Here's why. Shit.
No, okay, I did do that once. I went up there in just a really bad fucking mood, and this was an open mic night too. I think it was still maybe 6 months in to doing comedy, and I went up there on an open mic night, and I just go in and was like, "Fuck all y'all." I think was the first thing I fucking said. It was I fucking hate y'all, or something along those lines, and went from there. I never got it back from that. They just went well, fuck this guy.
Yeah, I cannot imagine why.
Ways to piss off the audience and then make them laugh, except you pick the part about making them laugh.
I picture what's his name? Oh, now I can't think of it. Sam Kinison. There it is. Sam Kinison, except not let's laugh together crowd.
I was as angry as Sam Kinison in the middle part of his career, and I was as funny as Sam Kinison at the very end of his career.
So not really funny at all.
Yeah, not at all funny, just angry and sad and really fucking coked up.
Yeah, that's poor Sam Kinison. Oh, he was such a brilliant light for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Did he kill himself?
No, it was in a car accident.
I remember him dying, but I don't remember. I didn't think it was suicide.
The story that the dude tells that was there seems really made up. Because the guy's saying that Sam was talking to somebody that wasn't there, acting like he was talking to God, and well, why do I have to go now? Oh, okay. He was talking to God. So I'm I don't think that you're making that shit up. It's part of some weird legend.
Oh yeah, fucking head on in a 1989 Pontiac Trans Am.
Oh, so he died on impact.
And a 17-year-old was driving a pickup truck. The other
that car was a fucking death trap, dude.
Yeah. Well, and especially if you hit a fucking pickup truck head on. No, he was not killed instantly, according to his brother. Oh, shit.
That's what I'm telling you.
Let's see. Kinison reportedly spoke to a higher power expressing fear of death before calmly speaking his last words. Okay, and then losing consciousness.
Yeah. That sounds made up.
Damn, dude. I think, it's probably made up. His brother was no, he came back to God first. I bet Kinison's last words were more fucking kill me. It fucking hurts. What's wrong with you? They can't save me.
That fucking bitch! I'm still mad she stole all my money!
She still want my records back!
Oh, man. Oh, and the other guy was drunk.
I mean, that just makes sense. If Sam Kinison didn't die from a drunk driver, that's just the universe being a failure at something that. It needed to happen, whether it was him or somebody else.
Oh man.
Wait, no, and he had cleaned up, but he wasn't sober. He wasn't doing blow and fucking drinking all every night, all night, but he wasn't sober, dude.
Right.
Man, I wish
he did the whole fucking Bert Kreischer level of I'm sober now. I did 20 days, And out of like 23 days, I was sober.
Hmm.
Oh, I must not have a problem. I'm gonna go back to.
Which way? And for most people, I'd say, all right, yeah, you're lying to yourself. But for Bert Kreischer, oh, okay, no, like I think he genuinely like even when he was drinking like every fucking night, like he could always go like, all right, I'm not gonna drink for a fucking month, and be good. And like he did that shit. And like, all right, you may not have a problem, but most people who drink like you probably do. I do. But I'm not gonna quit drinking.
Hmm. Yeah, that's a fair point.
Like it's not a problem if it works for me.
Yeah, that's the guy I watched do karaoke streams. That's his point on drinking. He's like, I'm a functional alcoholic. Man. Oh, thankfully nobody showed up to that yet, though. I know fucking Satan and Mateo were like, oh, that sounds great. And I'm like, oh no, poor guy's gonna get fucking shut down.
Well, I should go check him out, right? It's on the VR chat thing.
No, this is the Twitch Sings thing. The karaoke guy.
What's his name?
Stunt Mustard.
Is that his real name, or you just giving me some bullshit
sure.
names?
No, that's his streaming name. I don't know what his real name is. But he's one of those I love you guys drunks. He love everybody when he drinking. Dude, they fucking tell me I can sing well. Like, so obviously they fucking they're the super nice drunks.
Yeah, you'll fit right in, Clayton.
Shut up, baby. I know it.
Yeah, Friday nights, 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. He's a Floridian, like gaming and yelling. I can say that because gaming and yelling isn't here to complain about. No, I was born in Texas. But yeah, man, I know way too many people from just like Texas and Florida. Like, I don't know anybody in Idaho.
They're the only ones that matter.
But Texas and Florida, I meet so many fucking people from there and from Arizona. Like, I met a couple of people on VR chat recently that from fucking Arizona. Like, one's like a cop and some other guy.
They're the only ones that matter, dude.
All the other states suck, dude.
Damn it, I fucking missed a boss because I was yapping.
Oh, no.
The next one doesn't show up until fucking 5 o'clock. God damn it. Yeah, I'm not staying up for that.
I don't understand those games, man. Those fucking
What do you mean?
Online giant ones. Where like all you do is go and collect like the widget and then bring it back to the guy over and over and over.
I mean, that's not exactly how it works, but all right.
How far off am I?
I mean, like when it comes to questing, yeah, that's about accurate. But very very little of this game is questing. Like in a lot of games, that's a major part of it is doing quests and shit.
Yeah.
This like the only reason people really do questing in this game is to get contribution points and to allow you to do other things in the game that are locked behind a quest.
Okay.
Like, there's... And even those are very few and far between. Like, there's one quest you have to do before you can start doing ocean on... Like, or the ocean content. There's one short series of quests that you have to do. Like, it's a long series of quests, but it takes you like that long to do. I think it's like 32 quests, but you can knock it out in like 20 minutes before you can even talk to any people in this one town because they're racist as shit and won't talk to you otherwise.
So like Louisiana? No.
Basically, yeah. And then there's a desert quest that you have to do to get the desert trade buff. And you have to do that once, and then it gives you essentially 150% bonus on every trade item you turn in. Which I haven't done it yet, because that one is a pain in the ass to do. That one takes like 3 days to do. But there's a handful of quests.
Like real days?
Well,
Can
lot.
you sign out and sign back in and continue the quest, or do you got to just sit on that thing for fucking 3 days?
No, like a lot of it is like the reason why it takes 3 days is because a lot of it is time restricted. Like you can do it at you have to do it at night in the game.
Oh,
and then
okay.
And then you have to do it again. You have to do another thing later, and then you have to do it the next day, and then some other shit you got to do, yada yada. But there's reasons why it takes 3 full days to do the quest, because you can't do it all at once.
Oh, hey, what's up, Futter?
Not much. I've been trying to come on here on Sunday night, but
why?
Oh, and it begins. Fight!
Because I'm better than you. In all reality,
you're better than me.
I am better than you.
Okay. All right, Anna.
I don't know. I just got a pop filter for my mic. I'm doing pretty good right now. I bought a new stand and it came with a pop filter. I didn't actually buy a pop filter for my microphone.
No, I actually look forward to the Sunday night stream, but the last few Sundays I've been really fucking liquored, and I just didn't want to.
We couldn't tell.
Hell, you say?
Futter drunk?
Yeah, no, I was drunk enough. I did not want to go on stream.
I can't even imagine how drunk that is. To be real honest with you, man, that's got to be super fucking wasted. Oh man, were you crawling around on the floor drunk? Because I've been there.
No, I was laying in my bed drunk. I'm like, I've listened to
that's
the
so much
shit.
better of an idea than crawling on the floor. God damn it.
I have Roku TV. I can listen to you guys. I can't type anything. I can't join, but I can listen to the live stream.
Oh, that's fucking weird.
I'm like, wow, I really want to fucking comment on this shit. By the way, Satan's still a fucking idiot.
Okay.
But I want to comment on it, but I'm laying in bed and I have no... Unless I go down a floor and fire up a computer.
It wouldn't be the first time you've gone down.
I know it wouldn't. Yeah, I'm not afraid of that.
I've heard.
I like pussy. I don't think that needs to be a thing.
Yeah, that's a weird way to pronounce cock, dude.
Mm.
Oh no! Fight!
No, I'm open to cock if something is appealing, but I haven't seen anything appealing.
Fucking what?
Satan was not expecting that answer. That was really a very genuine response from Satan.
I'm open to cock if I find something appealing. I was genuinely not expecting that answer.
He's roasting himself.
I mean, to be fair, some traps are very convincing.
It's you know what? I'm sorry. I'm not in for anteaters.
What?
Oh, don't ask.
Just give it up. Give up on it. Oh man. Although to be fair, fucking sneaky.
I don't
there
actually
are some traps, man.
Did you think that I am so ignorant that you could call me a cocksucker and I couldn't turn around on you?
I mean, yeah, genuinely, yeah.
Yeah, that's a failure. I think you need to recoup your game plan here, because that kind of failed on you. You give me a cock that looks as good as a pussy, I'll do whatever it takes.
Wait, here I'm putting
But
a
I
picture
also
in
need
the,
to see the cock that looks as good as the pussy.
in the Discord.
The
Are
Thai
you saying,
boys
are you
are
saying you
not
wouldn't hit
going
that?
to.
Because there a lot of people would probably hit that.
She's got a sexy little Adam's apple.
Yeah, there's a little dangler that goes along with hitting that, but you know. Oh man, so I don't know. Some of those traps are worth it. I think it'd be worth it.
Some of them probably would be worth it.
I like how Stabby just has that ready to go at a moment's notice now.
I couldn't think of any other traps offhand.
Oh wait, did Satan come back from like the confusion I left him in?
What the fuck? No, I'm still confused about your existence.
Holy fuck!
Still,
That's all right. The world needs retards.
Man, have you seen some of those fucking Asian traps? Like, holy shit!
Are they traps or are they just actually fucked up?
No, I've seen some of the like the cosplay dudes that are like that crossplay the Asian dudes that do like chicks as cosplay, and it's like I would totally go for that.
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of good ones in Thailand.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly. Like fucking Thai ladyboys.
Hey,
Hold on.
Oh, here's another one that like actually looks pretty difficult to tell until you're down there.
That's a dude. That's not difficult to tell. That's a dude.
I think if you didn't know we were looking at traps, you wouldn't necessarily be able to tell that.
Do you see that jawline? That's a dude that's photoshopped as a trap.
just have pretty thick legs, dude.
The
was our-
squared off jaw that looks like it will kill you is another thing too.
There's chicks that have that. though.
Oh,
Look at
this one isn't
Sandra
going to show the
Bernhard.
picture.
Sandra Bernhardt really does look like a fucking.
Yeah, here's a question. So you remember how for the past little while I was talking about doing like a reading of my ex and me and all the text.
I've shut down. I don't care about your.
I don't
ex
really
anymore.
care. I'm not talking to you, you fucking stupid ass cunt. Just shut up. I'm talking to the other two guys here. So Datwa and Stabby, you remember how like I was looking for somebody to fill this thing? I got 1,500 pages of text messages of crazy from my ex. Now, I actually found somebody that's willing to record it. In the future, can we advertise on your channel?
Oh, you want to like advertise it? Sure, why not? I mean, there's
Yeah.
nobody that comes here, so I don't know that
Well-
advertising is the correct term for that exactly.
Well, you get about 13 views. 2 of them might be organic. But
It's better than not advertising, I suppose. Oh man. Nah, J12, that picture you put up there of Sandra Bernhard, that looks like a dude. That's like a reverse trap. Like,
I'm telling you,
it
dude.
looks like a dude, and you're like, no, that really is a chick. All right, whoa, what the fuck?
Look at that fucking jaw and tell me chicks can't have that fucking jaw.
It really, goddamn. But she was funny as fuck in that fucking movie, Hudson Hawk.
Dude, the Hudson Hawk,
Oh, great movie.
dude, it's fucking ridiculous. But yeah, her and the husband character, those guys are fucking wacky as fuck.
And the candy bars. Fucking Butterfingers, Snickers.
Oh yeah, the FBI or the CIA, whatever the fuck they were.
Fucking hitmen people.
Yeah. Yeah, that whole fucking movie was just really cartoonish. Fucking great.
What up?
Goddamn CIA niggers.
Glow in the dark CIA niggers. Gotta get them.
Going in the dark.
But yeah, dude, if you want to advertise, by all means, you can come on and let me know. We'll shout it out.
Yeah, we can. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be on Reddit or where to put it nowadays.
You should probably send it straight to the FBI.
It's just like save them the chance, save them the reading.
Yeah,
She's gonna call your ass and report it anyway.
Probably
So.
like throw that 410 in your mouth and fucking pull the trigger.
Dude,
I mean,
wow.
a 410? You think I got that kind of money?
It's a pretty fucking cheap shotgun.
I would have thought 12 gauge would be the cheapest.
Does Satan seem like the cheapest kind of guy that you've ever fucking dated?
I've never dated guys, so I'm not really sure how to answer that question.
It's the same as women.
But women just don't pay for shit. It's like dating is not the same at all.
And the exact opposite.
Oh man.
No, I just think that Satan has a lot more class than a 12 gauge or a 10 gauge.
Okay.
Or like at least make national headlines.
Oh my god.
Can you like kill somebody while you're shooting yourself in the head? Because that would make media blow up. I don't know how they'd play it, whether you're the bad guy or you're a suicidal guy. But if you killed like 3 people as you were killing yourself, that's pretty cool.
Okay.
Futter, when you
Are you
leave the
gonna do
liquor
it?
store, is there any liquor left in the store, or is it just like everybody crying in the store except for like the guy that owns it? Like,
I don't care. Does Satan
is
kill himself?
all the liquor's gone?
Does Satan kill himself? I don't really care about the store. All I care about is, does Satan
nigga.
kill himself?
Oh my god, dude.
What,
Once
the cops
you-
are going to show up at my door again?
Probably
Like,
sooner
you
or later.
realize they have a special ringtone. The cops have showed up at my door enough times. They have a special ringtone.
Do you legitimately have like doorbell and then like police doorbell?
I know it sounds bad, but yes. The police ring the doorbell in a certain way.
I mean, 'cause
They ring
no one else
it
does.
with their foot.
yeah, really. I've heard the cop knock. The cop knock is definitely like distinctive. Like you know, a cop is the one knocking on the door when they knock.
Oh, no. Actually, no, you're right. Yeah, no, 100%.
Because
But-
yeah, we've had them at the program I work at any number of times, and it's like they're always like, wham, 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 wham. It's like, dude, you don't need to break the door down. We called you. Like,
Yeah,
we're
we're
gonna open
expecting you.
yeah.
No, I've had actually this conversation the past couple days where like, I don't believe all the cops are bad.
Oh man.
Okay.
The only cop I ever really had trouble dealing with was Officer Wellington.
Is there bad cops? Fuck
Doxing.
yeah.
Did I what?
Don't be doxing people, dude.
Are you sure? You don't think there's enough Officer Wellingtons in the world that?
Oh, no, I'm trying to... I watched a few videos. Rio? You guys like the whole cop watch shit. Rio Arabia County Sheriff. It seems to be, honestly, within the past 25 years, a never-ending fucking dick show They keep arresting each other. It's fucking an awesome thing that you watch. 5 years ago, the sheriff was arrested. Now the sheriff is arrested again. Like, it's actually funny. I actually do have a certain respect for cops. But if you're a fucking dirty ass cop and you're gonna get arrested on YouTube, I'm gonna pop popcorn and I'm gonna watch that shit.
Okay.
No one gets to make fun of my storytelling
Fuck you,
anymore.
Satan.
Anything he says.
I mean, honestly,
Satan,
like,
go fuck off.
you're right, Daytwa. Like, I'm not allowed to make fun of your storytelling ever again.
No, I said that's me. That's me, McSavvy Pants. You can't make fun of me telling stories anymore.
I know, Daytwa, you're right. I'm never gonna make fun of your storytelling ever again.
I fucking hate you.
I refuse to acknowledge that I'm not allowed to make fun of your storytelling. I'm gonna do it forever.
Oh man.
Hey, Satan, have you ever thought of suicide?
What the fuck? Where is this insane fucking hostility coming from? Like,
It's not
holy shit.
hostility.
What do you mean,
Dude, it's not even passive aggressive. It's just aggressive.
No, it's not aggressive. I just asked him if he ever did, and I was very concerned when I asked him. I didn't ask him if he had a knife to his throat or anything. Like, it's not intrusive.
I got nothing.
Oh fuck.
All I asked is Satan, have you ever
Like,
considered suicide?
You got an answer to that like 5 fucking minutes ago when you first fucking asked. Like, are you retarded or are you just deaf?
No, I didn't hear the answer.
He's probably blackout drunk and does not remember 5 minutes ago.
No, I actually just didn't hear the answer.
You acknowledged it.
Having
You
a
acknowledged it. Like you literally said. All right, well you should do that then. Immediately after I said, duh. Like who the fuck hasn't? Like are genuinely, how many extra chromosomes do you have?
Oh. How many does it take?
One extra. One extra is one extra is all you fucking need to be this.
Wait. What? I don't. That hurt. That fucking hurt. Oh, I gotta stop smoking weed. That's not gonna work. Oh man. We you know, really, this should be garnering more of an audience. Oh my god.
watch wreck the stream.
Yeah, can we go to something like less fucking awkward? Back to
Instead of Chatterbox, let's just start calling it Trainwreck.
Trainwreck. Oh,
You know
Trainwreck
what's
implies an
happened?
initial destination.
You know what's happened to me recently is like I think everyone just forgot about the whole fucking Tonka Andy thing, but I've been challenged to an IRL fight like 3 times this week, and when I said sure, they started backpedaling like I was supposed to like just like go like, no man, I don't want to fight you. Like sure, fucking why not? Like this should be fun. Sure, I'll come beat your ass for a couple minutes.
So they were Tonka fans?
I don't fucking know.
Out of curiosity, though, who were the 3 people that tried to challenge you to a fight? I mean, is one of them what's that gorilla dude?
Pinoy?
No, like, they were some random fuckers that hopped into gaming's Discord after the stream.
Oh, okay. It wasn't the subhuman guy.
No.
I can't think of his name.
Pinoid.
Yeah, that guy. He sounds like he's
No, like,
I just fucking said Pinoid. What the fuck?
Okay, my bad. I missed it.
I I actually had to say some words that I didn't ever want to have to say to Pinoid. I was like, will you stop being funny? Because it makes it harder to hate you.
Oh,
When
no.
did he become funny?
Yeah, I am sorry I missed that.
Satan and satire is going to the dark side.
Was he still retarded funny, or?
Oh yeah, like downright fucking potato. But
I'm gonna need a minute to
Was it
process.
unintentional, or was he actually funny?
like it was just a genuinely funny line. Like I was like, will you stop being funny so I can continue just to hate you? Like you're not making this easy.
Oh, you know, it's like that doctor said in fucking Gotcha when the kid was saying, I'm never gonna get laid. And he's like, well, as unfortunate it is for all of the women to hear in this situation, sooner or later, every dog has his day. So, Pinot was bound to be funny just by accident at least once, you know?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Hello?
Oh my
Are
god!
you
Really?
fucking kidding?
Hello?
Oh my god. I can't.
I guess that
I
was
don't-
top ring. You had to answer it.
Oh my god, dude.
What?
Are
He's
you
gonna give out his phone number, isn't he?
Who's? Wait a minute. I think he already has. Satan, are you calling him?
That was like,
Or maybe fucking what's
I
his name?
can't answer my phone.
I All right.
Hold on. I'm calling him back.
we just hear Satan's fucking microphone start ringing. I really want that to be the case.
yeah, that would be pretty good.
Oh my god.
Hey, you reached Kurt. Leave me a message. I'll get back to you.
After leaving a message, you can.
No, I'll call him back.
I'm back. Oh, wait, was this nigga just playing his fucking voicemails again?
He fucking tried to answer the phone. He was like,
What?
I'm not sure what happened to the phone there, the fucking dumb thing.
I don't know. It's midnight. Why the fuck are you calling
Hang
me?
up!
Get off the fucking boot your ass.
What?
Sorry, I didn't.
Hang up the phone,
Can you
you
get more beer?
goddamn potato!
I never did. Went up there. Shit. Fuck. I puked like bad. My God.
But you never got more beer.
I just never.
Stabby.
So you're uptown
Muted him,
and you never thought
I'm
to
not on
grab
the
more
computer,
beer.
so I can't mute him on my end.
Feeling good.
I muted him,
I
dude.
came back to the house, laid down.
oh, there we go. Okay. I was like, I was torn on where to go with that. So I didn't know I could mute him until you said that. Thank you. We don't need to hear his phone call.
Yeah, I didn't realize I could mute people until, of course, it would be Futter that would lead me to.
Of course, of course.
Well, I'm pretty sure Deitois has all the permissions.
No, I muted. Maybe we muted him at the.
Well, I'll unmute him in a minute or two. I just, give him time to finish his phone call, apparently.
Can he unmute himself? Is it kind of like how it is on?
No, it's a server mute. He has to. I have to undo it.
Yeah, I was just about to ask, did you just mute him and then he shut up for everybody, or did you server mute so like nobody can hear him now?
Oh, what? Wait,
I don't know.
when
Now
was I
it was
muted?
like all red, and now it's just.
Oh, are you
like
done
the
with your phone call?
Well, yeah, no, he never bought more beer.
Oh yeah, I just want to make sure you were done with the phone call before I unmuted.
Then I had to give him shit because he was calling me at
Oh, I
midnight.
guess you could have just moved them to the general thing or whatever.
Oh yeah. I just yeah.
The server needs a timeout. Fucking
Yeah.
a timeout section.
Oh yeah, I need to make another little thing, right? Like another voice chat thing.
No,
Don't you have one? You've done it before.
it's a punishment thing.
Let's see.
Thanks for explaining that that complex fucking joke for us.
Yeah, shut up, Satan. Go fucking kill yourself.
Where the fuck is this aggression? Jesus. It's not even like an attempt at a joke or like a good put down. It's just like, I fucking hate you. God damn. You're giving Canadians a bad name, Futter.
Just now. Just now that's starting to happen. Not all the other times, but no, just now.
Okay, I muted him instead of the server mute. I didn't realize he was talking this whole time.
Oh, Datewell had it muted for yourself? Oh, that's fucked up.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
I was like,
Gatewell, all you missed was I told Satan to go kill himself.
okay, so it was like a rerun.
Yeah.
It was very much a rerun. Oh, man.
Satan is like actually a waste of fucking breath.
Oh, that's the sweetest thing you ever said to me.
God damn.
I know.
Except for calling me your friend like fucking 2 weeks ago because you needed a friend and I ignored you. Remember that? Whenever you were looking for somebody to talk to because you were feeling
That was
down?
like a month ago. Not 2 weeks.
Okay.
Gee, get your timing
You're
right.
glossing over the whole. God, I don't. Jesus fucking Christ! It's hard to insult you because you're too dumb to fucking get it. Shit! Like it's like insulting a fucking toddler. He just looks up at you and smiles and laughs because he doesn't understand what the fuck you're saying. Shit!
You know what's a really good solution to that there, Satan?
I swear to God, if you say
You should go
fucking
kill yourself. I made a good one.
No, it's just called cyanide.
for the 5th time.
Fucking Christ.
I know it was a month ago because I haven't been back on fucking the Sunday night stream for like a month.
Okay.
Okay, whenever it happened, that's doesn't.
Okay.
Never mind.
Okay.
Okay. Fuck you.
You are like legitimately autistic, then, right?
Who? Me? Probably.
Yeah.
Probably partially, but not genuinely. I just think that Satan should kill himself.
No,
What is
don't
so
change
wrong?
the show. Just keep going.
He already has a fucking coke habit, an alcohol habit. He is worse off than I am. Why can't the guy kill himself? We need a precedent here, bud. Your life is a lot more shit than my life.
No, it's really not. I'm just fucking
It
bored
really
and want the
is.
bars to open back up.
If I had to choose between the two of you, I'm going with Satan. I had to live someone else's life.
Like, why can't you just kill yourself?
You know, at this point, I cannot believe this is anything other than an insane level of projection.
No, I just want him to kill himself, so maybe I can do it. I need an example to lead by.
Jesus fucking Christ. I got...
Maybe we can have
Wow.
you stay up and hold your head while you fucking shoot.
Well, I can't shoot myself. We've outlawed guns in my country. So if Satan would shoot himself in the head, no one would complain other than me.
Are you
Can you just like hang yourself?
Are you
like,
retarded?
overdose?
I'm genuinely questioning your level of intellect now. Are you genuinely retarded?
I've been following you for how long?
Have you been adding, like, menthol back
Yeah.
into the liquor? Or not menthol, what is that fucking... You know when you make
Menthol's pretty
moonshine?
good. Menthol is just mint.
No. When you make moonshine, there's that fucking chemical in the booze that you gotta get out of there with the alcohol.
The tailings?
Ethanol?
Methanol, yeah. Are you adding methanol to your fucking booze? Like, are you adding it back in?
No.
Because it kind of sounds like there's some damage going on here.
No, the thing is I just want Satan to kill himself.
Because
in
he
a
needs an
believable
example.
way.
Because he needs an example.
Guys, won't you be a buddy and just show me how it's done? Come on, good old buddy, old
I
pal.
was watching this video about this Bjork fan. I mean, you could probably watch that.
Oh man.
Like I'm telling
Fucking
Satan that I'm going to kill
mad fucking
myself
lad.
in return, but I'm really not.
Don't take away my hope. Come on. Like, you can do it if you want to. I believe in you.
I have faith in you, man, Butter.
The thing is, I'm not suicidal. I'd rather kill other people.
Are we now just going to go back and forth with, no, you kill yourself? Is that really what we're down to?
No, you!
We can't talk about comic books or movies or music or... Like I found a new band that was a lot of fun to listen to called LP.
Did the lead singer kill himself yet?
No, but I couldn't tell what the lead singer was.
Oh, fuck.
Was it Kurt Cobain?
It's a good description of the lead singer of LP.
No,
See if I
and
can find a
remember,
picture.
Kurt Cobain was trans. And if she had just been accepted for the beautiful woman that she was, she wouldn't have killed herself.
What?
Have y'all not heard that theory?
No.
That's a trip.
It's fucking great.
Is it because he wore dresses and shit?
Yeah, I don't fucking know. I think people are just making shit up at this point. They just say, a random person is trans, and if you don't believe so, you're a bigot. Meh.
Cobain wasn't trans.
No fucking shit, Sherlock!
That's part of the
That's
joke.
what makes the theory funny, dude.
Alright, there's a couple pictures in the Discord of the lead singer of LP.
It looks almost more like Seeger.
Yeah, like, I don't know what it is. That could be a dude, it could be a chick, but it sings really good, so I don't really care.
Does he?
Fuck yeah, dude. LP is the bomb, dude. They're hella good.
It looks like a gay Philip DeFranco. Or just Philip DeFranco.
I'd say it was like, don't you just mean Philip DeFranco?
It looks like a young fucking Mick Jagger.
Now you see
I
where
think
I'm having
that's still kind of an
difficulty.
insult.
No, I wouldn't mind actually hearing some of those songs because it seems by the pictures that he probably belts it out.
Oh yeah, the singer is definitely good. There's one video,
All right.
a couple other
I'll have to
videos.
check
People
that
can
out.
check it out in the Discord when you get a chance.
Any good.
Anything to stop this fucking no you kill yourself. I'm fucking done with that. All right.
By the way, Satan, kill yourself.
Swear to God. Oh man.
No, you.
I insist that you go first. I am a gentleman.
Somebody kill both of them for me, please. Let's see. Let's just see. Free script writing software. Yeah, so there's Trilby, Celtex, and Pre-Write. So I'll just sit and I'll probably look up some fucking reviews of these things on the YouTubes. They'll tell me how that shit works.
Sure, why not?
And fucking that Jolly Green Lantern, he's fucking cool, right?
Who?
The Jolly Green Lantern, the guy that sells vegetables.
I hate to say it, but this guy looks a lot less queer than what he sounds.
I still have no idea what the fuck you're
LP
talking about, though.
sounds
Who the fuck is
really
John
good.
Green Lantern?
I was just trying to
Jolly
get the
Green
conversation to something else, like comic books or fucking green beans or something.
You're talking about
Yeah,
the Green
no,
Lantern?
Oh,
I
yeah, the
started
Green Lantern.
listening to the guy that fucking
You don't remember the
was,
Jolly Green Giant? Oh shit, you're not old enough, Satan. Never mind.
Daytwa was.
I remember the Jolly
Green
Green
guy.
Giant, but I thought you were trying to make a comic book thing. I was like, his name
Yeah,
is the
shut up.
Jolly Green Lantern.
No.
Just sit a case of beer and a busy highway. Nature will take its course. Thank you, Nacho.
There's not a Green Lantern somewhere that's Johnny.
Dude, I actually have a Green Lantern tattoo on my left calf and a Red Lantern tattoo on my right calf.
Oh my god, really?
And that
Yeah.
actually,
Damn.
you know what? Here's the thing. That's the reason I think that you're so much more brave than me, and you should kill yourself tonight.
No, you.
I think that you need to set an example.
Satan promises, like Pinky swears, that he'll do it right after you.
No,
Pinky
I don't know how to
swears.
do it. I need his life lesson on how to kill himself.
Pork fan.
Just keep dating,
do
father.
it.
It's essentially the same thing. Sooner or later, one of them crazy chicks will get you.
They haven't killed me yet.
Yet being the operative word there. That's why it's just keep dating. I'm
I've
sure
also
there's like
stopped
a
dating
Tinder
for a little
mental
bit.
health patients.
I've actually stopped dating.
Was that a choice or a necessity?
Well, I'm better looking than you, so yes, it was a choice.
Okay.
I just don't want
Satan's
to fill my
Irish
house
thing.
where I have knives and I'm not awake.
Okay.
I figured that was a bad life choice.
Okay.
I have looked at my exes and I'm like, meh, no.
Wait,
I'm
no,
good.
here's what you do, Futter. You start a reality show. You move all your exes back into your house at the same time. And then just see what the fuck happens.
Do I have to be there?
Oh, yeah, no, you absolutely have to be there. I mean, you got to make it interesting.
Then no, it's not going to happen.
You can't have chicks stabbing each other, then over each other.
Wait, no, he can't invite his exes to come live with them. They all have restraining orders against him.
Yeah, probably. Or
Not
he
a
probably
single
has restraining
one
orders
does.
against them, no doubt. Oh, man.
Hold on.
All right, pause the show. just all fucking wait. No, but legit, LP is fucking badass. Oh, I should put some of those videos in the chat if I can figure it out. And I'll just link one. Wait, there we go. Yeah, I think the only downside to the Twitch things right now is they're it's taken them a while to unlock a lot of songs. Like they got like 3,500 choices right now, I think, like songs that they can do for karaoke. But I figure what like an average karaoke bar probably has like a few thousand, like 10,000, 20,000.
If they actually have the rights to use every one of their songs, they probably have somewhere between like 10 and 15,000.
Yeah,
Right.
that makes sense. Yeah.
If they're not getting the rights to them, they have like all of them.
Yeah, I would imagine a lot of karaoke bars just don't bother getting the rights.
I mean, basically what has to happen is like there's a board that like that is their only job is doing that, is making sure karaoke licenses and like the whatever, and unless someone reports it, they just sit back and collect a paycheck and do paperwork and shit.
Yeah, well, nobody likes
So
the rap.
like, yeah, so like unless it gets reported, nobody fucking bothers.
Yeah. Oh no.
Okay, it looks like he left. So, all right, every couple minutes.
No, you.
Fucking Christ. Oh man, poor Nacho Damas. He's like the only audience member, and he's like, he's gotta be sitting there thinking like, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but this is fucking awful.
Poor guy. I wish you had something better to do, Nostradamus.
Yeah, I wish your life was better.
He derailed it to the point I genuinely just have no idea what the fuck to talk about.
What's happening in the news today?
Oh, apparently some idiots injected themselves with disinfectant. That's Trump's fault.
That
Sometime
really
recently.
happened.
And Biden said if you're not voting for him, you're not black.
I forgot about that.
That weird
That
Biden thing.
was great.
God damn. Dude, I
And then the
desperately
fucking
wanna see him in
Republicans
the
went
fucking
SJW on him. They're like, that's racist and terrible, and I'll never forgive him. And it's just like, shut the fuck up.
Okay, no, like one, is that racist? Fucking kinda. Like feeling you're entitled to an entire fucking group of people just because of the color of their skin. Okay, that's a little fucking clammy, dude. Holy shit.
It's pretty clean.
But like the histrionics and the offense that they're taking on behalf of other.
That's
Okay,
the part
no,
that
fucking
bothers
stop.
me. Obviously, it's a little bit racist for sure, but it's just like those people that are complaining obviously don't fucking give a shit. It's like when Steven Crowder started using terminology like, well, we only punch up.
Right.
It's like, no,
Like
don't fucking cater to that fucking nonsense crowd's language. It's not going to help you.
Like you're not punching up, and you don't fucking need to. Fucking punch whatever is fucking funny. Like that's the whole point of it.
Yeah, if you're gonna make jokes, just make fucking jokes. Be funny. Give us a little bit of news. That's what he started out with. It was just like a little bit of news, and sometimes he'd kind of go into like the SJW stuff, and then just be funny.
Right.
Now he's just a fucking tragedy.
He's been there for a fucking while now. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he's not as bad as Owen Benjamin, but yeah. Because the Derpentine gets rid of the fucking gremlins or whatever the shit is in his tummy. Grabblers. Every time you fucking say that, I'm reminded of just fucking grabblers. What the fuck's a grabbler? Oh, man. Is that like those birds you hunt with the paper bags? Snipe hunting? You know, you gotta open the paper bag, tap it on the back, and the bird just jumps in.
Like, okay, I will say, like we used to do the whole fucking snipe hunt thing, all the fucking time with so like the fucking like when I was a scout, right? And so like we would always do that with the younger kids and to take them snipe hunting and shit. Like, obviously it's fucking bullshit, right? But fucking one time, one of the troop masters knew we were doing that. And his kid was there, didn't know shit about snipe hunting, so like he was like, all right, cool, like I'm gonna go fuck with him. Like y'all are fucking with him, I'm gonna fuck with everybody. And had these fucking like little like red eye fucking things, and ran out way the fuck like far away from us, and had it like and put his phone and a little fucking boombox or whatever, a couple spots around when we were doing this, and kept playing weird fucking like growly noises and shit. I was like, the fuck is out here, dude? We took all these kids out middle of fucking nowhere to do this fucking fake ass snipe hunt thing. And now I'm hearing weird shit. What the fuck is going on, dude?
That's fucking great. I love your scout
like,
master.
no, like, he got us fucking good. Like that was.
I had a high school teacher
yeah.
like that. He taught advanced electronics, and if you were failing his class at the end of the semester, you could take electric shocks to get points. I'm not fucking with you.
I don't think that's legal.
He'd sit down and be like, all right, we're going to do 25,000 volts. That'll get you, how many points do you need for a C? All right, that'll get you a C, but you got to do it.
dude.
Best story I ever heard from this dude. Great teacher. He fucking put together a little thing that blinked 2 red lights, similar to what I'm guessing your counselor did.
Yeah.
And hid it under his daughter's bed when she was like 3. And then he made sure to prompt her with, oh, make sure you check under your bed for monsters, before you go to sleep. And so he's sitting down and waiting to hear what happens. He hears thump, thump, thump down the stairs, thump, thump, thump back up the stairs. And then wham, wham, wham. She went downstairs, got a broom, and beat the fuck out of him. She didn't even ask him anything. She just came back with a broom and beat that thing till it stopped lighting up. God damn.
Respect.
Right?
My kid, respect.
Oh, and the dumbest thing I ever saw in his class was when he was out of the room, some guy thought he was being clever and stuck a razor blade till it connected all 3 wires in some sort of power cord,
Dumbass.
which then shot the razor blade into the window, cracking the shit out of the window, breaking a chunk out of the razor blade, and like slicing through 4 or 5 of the little Venetian blinds on the way. You know, those little, like, the Venetian blinds where you turn the little stick. Yeah, it cut 3 or 4 of those ones. Oh, that was great.
I knew exactly where that story was going as soon as you fucking started. I was like, this fucking dumbass.
Yeah. Yeah. That was, school was interesting, man. I got challenged to a fight by some guy in fucking construction tech, and he never showed up. Then he tried to act like I was a giant pussy.
Well, he didn't meet you at the at the bike rack after school.
Well, okay, see, this is a big Indian guy that everybody was all intimidated by, and I just fucking didn't like the guy. And he was sitting there harassing one of the guys that was kind of a giant pussy. And so I was like, dude, shut the fuck up. And he's like, oh, we're going to fight. I'm like, sure, but I'm not going to fight you here because I might actually graduate. And you're sorry asking to go work at McDonald's. But there's a fucking park back there that I'll be happy to see you at the end of school. I'll be fucking waiting. So I went back there after school because I'm like, all right, I'll fight this fool. I'll win or lose, I'll do it. Why not? And fucker never showed up. Then he acted like I was a giant pussy the next day. Like he figured I wouldn't show up. I think he just assumed that he could get away with it. Oh man, those were the days. He probably would have whooped my ass though. To be fair, I don't think I was gonna win that fight, so I probably should not have shown up. Oh, he was a big dude. He wasn't like the other guy that used to carve shit into his arm during fucking class.
Fuck, wait, what?
there was this one guy.
Shit like that out. Like we know what you're talking about, dude.
he would just carve fucking like pictures and shit into his arm. Like words and pictures, not like anything gang or racist related, just weird fucking shit.
1988.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, that was a funny guy.
He seems like a treat.
Yeah.
Good guy. I though.
He was always nice to me. I mean, he never like.
Because you were white.
Oh, that's a fair point. Yeah. There was a little bit of a white supremacist crowd. Like the white supremacist crowd and the football players got in a fight with the Mexican gangbangers one day. Probably like a total of 20 or 30 people out of like, a few thousand.
Right,
They called it a fucking race riot on the radio, so I get home and my parents are like, oh my god, are you okay? And I'm like, I didn't even see a fight. You're out of... There was nothing going on. It was a big fight, but nobody, like, it was in the middle of class, nobody even saw it, like, probably lasted like 15 minutes.
No, I think the worst thing that happened at our school was like we're the reason. It started out just being our school, and then it was the entire fucking city. Now it's like the entire fucking state isn't allowed to wear wallet chains.
Ooh, yeah, you could do some damage with a wallet chain, man.
There was a fight, and our dumbass fucking principal, who was always walking around in heels, like it fucking made her more attractive or gave her some no, it just made you fucking wobble, you dumb bitch. And like she was getting in the middle of these two big fucking dudes, like getting into a fight, like she's gonna break them up, and like as she's about to get right to the front of the fight, like breaking through the crowd and shit, this dude. I can picture the look on his face the whole time, because he's sitting there, smile on his face, tongue sticking out one fucking side, wide-eyed as shit, and he's just swinging the fucking wallet chain. Pow! Hits her right in the fucking face. Like she goes airborne. Like she didn't just fall over; her feet come up and she goes down.
Oh man,
dude! And everybody saw this kid. Everybody saw this kid. Nobody said shit. Nobody said a
everyone's like,
goddamn
I
word
don't know
because
what kid you're talking about.
because
I saw nothing.
she was such a horrible fucking cunt. Nobody cared.
Oh man, our administration in high school was like beloved. Everybody really liked the people that were running it. So I don't know, man. That's fucked up.
No, like she was there were like we had a half decent fucking principal right before her, but because test scores went down, like they were for fucking everybody because they stopped teaching anybody shit and kept teaching to the test. That way nobody fucking knew shit. Got like
Yeah, dude, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, there was a certain point at which they were like, and for me it was before you started dealing with this. I'm sure by the time you got it, it was even worse. But yeah, it was like, oh, we got this state testing that we gotta fucking pass, and fuck everything else. You're just learning what's on the test.
Oh no! Like once I started doing the state testing thing, education as a whole went down. Whenever fucking Bush got his no child left behind shit actually implemented, that's when it went. It fucking meteoric drop. It fucking plummeted because
that makes sense.
Like the whole no child left behind thing was supposed to mean, oh, so we're not just going to ignore all the dumb kids in class, and we're going to try and raise everybody up.
Yeah,
well,
but it should have been like, let's get the dumb kids tutoring, and if they have to be held back, they take special classes to help them catch back up again.
Right.
Not,
but,
let's
like,
just pass them.
No, like, what actually happened is no one's allowed to be smarter than the dumbest motherfucker in class. If they don't understand something, we don't move on. We don't learn shit until this dumb motherfucker learns it, and he's not gonna learn it because he's got an IQ of 2.
Oh, you had it way worse than I did then. Yeah, for sure.
So like, yeah, like, and so like our principal, like right before her, was not all that bad. Like he was a half decent fucking human being. Like he was still a principal, but he wasn't a fucking prick, you know? And then we got her because she was supposed to be the no nonsense, blah blah blah. I'm gonna come in and raise fucking grades. We're gonna really buckle down. And then her great idea was to do a bunch of voluntary tutoring session things that people could go to that nobody fucking went to, and to implement a shit ton of which we found out later were unconstitutional rules because it was unilaterally decided by her that she was going to change the school code and everything. She couldn't fucking do that shit, and that's why she's in fucking prison now.
Oh wow! So you had Dolores Umbridge.
Literally went to prison because she broke constitutional code.
It honestly, it sounds like you had fucking like Dolores Umbridge from fucking Harry Potter teaching your fucking school.
I mean, like, not that exaggerated, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like,
obviously. Yeah.
Somewhere on the Dolores Umbridge fucking scale, like this bitch was just fucking awful.
Oh no, we had some fucking badass people on our. I mean, the principal was like this black man, the giant black dude. Who, let me tell you, if there were students fighting, he didn't have to step all the way in the middle to break it up. As soon as they saw him coming, it was like, oh, we better fucking quit now. Oh, this big fat black chick who was just like super fucking nice. But like, would not fucking give you an inch. I had to explain to her that I had to make up the lie about that fucking frosting cult.
The what?
I knew this kid named Duncan. So I told him they were going to evil cult out to get him and frost him in the fucking. They were going to kidnap him and frost him to death. And this motherfucker believed it. And went home and told his grandfather, who also believed it. They came in, and I got called to the office.
What the fuck? Wait, okay, like I can half believe some dumb fucking kid believing that, but a grown ass fucking adult believing his kid's gonna get frozen to death.
Frosted. Duncan Hines frosting.
With frosting from a cake.
Yeah, like from a cake.
That's I'm.
To my knowledge, they're still looking for that 6-foot white guy with like a mohawk and a 6-inch scar on the side of his face.
My expectations of you were low, but holy fuck!
It was one of the more surreal moments of my life because you're sitting there, you're like, First of all, I know I'm not in trouble because y'all are morons. Second of all, I'm just going to lie now because clearly you will all believe anything I say. I mean, at what point in that situation do you start thinking, oh, I better tell the truth? Nah, they're too dumb for that. I don't think they would have believed the truth. Oh, man.
No, I think the dumbest thing I had like that was my assistant principal pulled me into the office one time, like pulled me out of class to take me to the office because apparently they got reports that I was trying to murder somebody. I was like, excuse me? Who? Do you know a girl named Angela? My fucking ex? Yeah, apparently you're trying to murder her. No, I just told the bitch to kill herself.
Well, I mean, how stupid
like,
was she? Because that might be kind of murder.
No, but like she was like, I broke up with her and for fucking days was texting me like every 12 seconds, like 4 days. Like this bitch didn't.
Oh, you got one of the fucking like obsessive stalker types. Oh yeah, those
Like
are bad.
she and I think she's the one that broke up with me, but the way she acted afterwards, she made it sound like I broke up with her, but she actually fucking broke up with me, and I was like, all right, cool, whatever. It's like, I was trying to fuck and you didn't want to fuck, so that's fine. But like she texted me like every 12 seconds for days. And I was like, you know what? I'm fucking done. Just like stop texting, go grab a knife. Like just let's fucking be done with this shit. And then
you didn't text back like, look, bitch, all you gotta do is open your mouth and we can this can work out.
But no, like the assistant principal dragged me to the office. It was like, you know, like we consider this terroristic threats, and because you're doing it from a school, like and now we're culpable too. It's like, first of all, no, you're not.
Oh no, was it gonna be on your permanent record too?
Yeah, like they stopped trying to pull that bullshit. Like that, kids wised up. But no, like he said, like, and because it happened at school, we're legally culpable and blah blah blah. Is like, first of all, that's not how the law works. Admit that you're lying, or I'm just gonna leave right now. Like, what do you mean? You're fucking lying straight to my face. I know that's not a thing. What the fuck are you talking about? Watch your mouth, son. It's like, no, stop fucking lying then.
When your lie is dumb enough that the high school student is like, what are you on?
Like, no, like he legit said, and because because your text happened on school grounds, like, that's not a thing, stupid. What are you talking about?
Because it happened on school grounds, they do have the authority to like suspend you. Like, oh no.
And not even for that.
Maybe current day they would. I would imagine like now at least they would probably be allowed to suspend somebody for saying go kill yourself.
Oh, I mean probably. But like no, like the whole it happening like maybe if I did it with a school computer, fucking maybe. But it's my fucking personal property. It doesn't just happen to belong to you now because I'm at school. Like I
had
got
cops show up at my house because of fucking my son did or whatever something that another kid said about this bitch and he's fucking here at school. So yeah, you never know what they'll fucking.
Oh, these days, these days it's fucking.
But I mean, like, the look on his face when I told him, like, either admit you're lying or I'm fucking out of here. Like he was like, what do you mean?
Because also, it's not like he can stop you from walking out the door. You know, what is he gonna do?
Like my senior year, like I learned very quickly that the cops and the one, they didn't know what the fuck they were doing, and two, they had no idea what they were doing was illegal. So I would try and goad them into doing something illegal just so I could be like Like I almost actually fucking went to jail for assaulting a cop until I actually wrote the fucking who was it, not the superintendent but the fucking one step down from them. or sent them an email saying that one of the officers at school was trying to steal my personal property. I prevented them from stealing my personal property, and they put me in cuffs and threw me on the ground.
Oh, when they
Just
try to take your phone?
Yep.
Yeah, it's like you can't just take somebody's phone. Like that's not how that works.
If you're dumb enough to hand it to them, yeah, they can keep it for as long as they want to. And once you hand it to them, like if you try and take it back by force, now you're assaulting them.
Yeah.
But if they try and take it by force, you can fight back, and they can't do shit about it.
That's a trip. Yeah, I've always wondered about that. It's one of the ones that always bothered me when I was in school. Although cell phones were so... It was more
Rare?
pagers than anything else.
Well, I mean, yeah, like you had to do fucking smoke signals, right? Back in 1862.
Yeah, cell phones weren't even a fucking thing when we were in school, dude. It was barely fucking pagers.
Yeah, I remember my first pager. Like it went out of style like a year before I got one.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I never had a fucking pager.
I had it for a year, and I used it like heavily for like the first month, and then just didn't ever fucking use it again. They need to stop paying for this dumb shit. Like I don't fucking use it.
Yeah, I never had a pager. That's one of the things I skipped. Just went straight from like fucking no phone to like cell phone. What was it? The first one I got was one of those fucking razors.
Oh, those fucking piece of shit. I wanted one so goddamn bad. Like whenever they first came out, and then like years later, I'm like, you know what? I'm glad I didn't have one because I'd have to beat myself up now.
Well, you were you would have had that, like you were in school at that point. I was out of school like when I got my razor. I bought it with my money from like my job.
Yeah.
And I basically just bought it because I was out at the beach all the time, and I'm like, well, I should probably get a cell phone in case my car breaks down or some shit. You know, call
The
it.
first time I got a cell phone was the one that I got for free for working for Verizon.
Damn, we're fucking old.
Verizon existed back then?
I worked for them basically right after Verizon was formed.
I want to say, what was it,
So
Verizon?
basically under the AirTouch rules. We were.
Weren't there only like two fucking companies really for cell phones? It was Verizon and like what was the other one?
Back
AT&T.
then, AT&T became Singular for a while.
Oh, that's right. It was Singular and Verizon for a while. That was like the only two
Back to
real.
being AT&T. What do you call it? No, well, T-Mobile was pretty. Oh, with the young kids, I guess.
I just remember it was like Verizon and like one other company for like a really long time were the only two that really mattered.
And it's still the way it is. Like Sprint, doesn't have much market share.
Yeah, well, I mean, at the time it was a coverage thing though. Like I think
Or
at this point, cell phones will
all
pretty
the
much connect
construction.
everywhere. Oh, sorry, what?
Nextel was like all the fucking like construction hubs and shit use Nextel. Way radio.
Yeah, yep.
Sprint bought them.
Yeah, and it was like West Coast Verizon was like the better coverage generally. And then
Yeah,
like
for sure.
everywhere else in the country and the East Coast was that other cell phone company.
I don't know. I talked to a lot of RVers and said that their phones were places where other people's wouldn't.
Damn. Well, RVers tend to get that extra little booster thing that like boosts their signal and boost how far they can receive like the cell phone signal from. Because that's usually how they get their internet too, and they want to watch like Netflix like everyone else. So.
I just meant like from driving around.
Nah.
She actually had a repeater. Isn't really much that you could, Although they did, when I was working up in Flagstaff for the first year or so, we were still selling the fucking bag phones, which was like a fucking 3-watt. A normal fucking cell phone is like 0.6 or 0.4.
Dude, holy shit.
Yeah, fucking cell phones, dude.
It'd be one hell of a fucking
Well,
phone.
A lot of people from the reservation, like, they couldn't get a signal any other way. We sold the global phones, actual satellite phones.
Oh yeah, those are fucking cool.
Dude, the fucking antenna on that thing was like man, like thicker than a jumbo pencil and about the same fucking length. Those things are fucking weird.
Yeah, I bet you can get it now for a lot less and a lot smaller package too.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, I know for a fact because there's a lot of people who do like the van life and the living in their RVs and shit, and they talk about like being way out in the fucking middle of nowhere, and so they have these. It's like a texting thing. You can't do anything else with it, but it does work through satellite, so you can pretty much, be anywhere on the planet and be able to text somebody to like get yourself help if you're like in an emergency or something.
Yeah.
And then they make like emergency beacons that will just immediately like mobilize and send like an emergency team to save your life if you set them off. That do the same thing. It's all through satellite, so like it doesn't matter where you are, like it will get through. Yay!
Right.
Yeah.
You can dial 911 with any phone. They can get a signal, and that's about it.
You can text 911.
Man,
And they reply within like fucking seconds.
Man, is that when you're like really sad and depressed? You're like, I'm not feeling so good. Hey guys, how you doing? It's me again.
Yeah, I'll fucking I'll give Butter that information.
We'll for the sake of argument, we'll just be like, we'll call you Jermaine. I don't know why. I just felt that we needed to add a name to that. It's Jermaine again. Hello, 911.
Why is that racist?
I was kidding, dude.
You're racist for thinking that's racist.
Fair enough.
And they wonder why all of a sudden, like nobody gives a shit about being called racist anymore.
Futter really did ruin the fucking mood, didn't he?
I don't know what the fuck is going on with Futter. He's drinking way too much. Because, like, that wasn't even passive-aggressive or funny. That was just, oh, I fucking hate you, die. Over and over and over.
That's what I'm telling you. The last couple times, dude, like, fucking alcoholism can be kind of entertaining. The last couple times, it's just been, like, kind of obnoxious.
I am genuinely weighing whether to kick him the next time he shows up. Like, it's like, sorry, man, but you're fucking a real downer now.
Yeah, it just derails everything, dude.
No, you.
Oh, man, I thought for sure Satan was just going to go off on him.
Dude,
It's impossible.
How many times does that happen, though? I'm sure he's fucking bored with it, dude.
It's fucking impossible to sit there and insult a toddler. They're too dumb to get the joke. So, like, what's even the fucking point?
I liked the phone call.
That was always the thing. Like, can't fucking joke around the dude. Doesn't. That's why I asked if he was autistic, dude. He doesn't seem to understand when something's a fucking joke.
That didn't used to be an issue, though. I think that's just, like, the level of drunk he's reached. Like, he's drinking so much that he just, like...
He's never fucking gotten jokes.
Missing social cues. Oh, really? Okay, maybe I just didn't see
Not that as long as I've fucking known the dude. Literally, like, dude, you know they're just fucking around, right? I don't think he knows.
I wonder what the costume this lady is wearing is in the Don't Do It, That's Racist. It looks like a penis costume. Like her face would be like the frenulum.
Yeah, it looks like it.
The seams do kind of look like the fucking cockhead, don't they?
Yeah. It's fucking
Mushroom
underneath,
tip.
yeah.
There's a circumcised penis right there.
It just makes the gift that much better. Man,
About
this
the
is sad. We're
stop,
going over
don't touch
gifts
me
now.
there. This is my no-no square.
That's like a joke in Japan. Like I watch these
Oh,
compilations
by the way,
of Japanese TikToks.
that's definitely a chick.
Oh, in the costume.
No, in the fucking the singer of LP,
Oh, that's definitely a chick. Okay, I genuinely I couldn't fucking tell.
like 99% that's female.
Yeah, I just was like, I don't know what the fuck this is, but it sings really good.
Where it is.
But damn it, where was
Yeah. I guarantee that's female.
I thought you were gonna say the traps I showed notes and be like, I don't know, maybe because I just fucking looked up traps on fucking.
No, only one of those traps is hot, and you know which one. He'd fucking get it all goddamn day.
Yeah, definitely not the first one I put up there. Are you talking about Sneaky, right?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. The one on the bottom isn't half bad.
You mean the reverse trap?
No, not Sandra Bernhard. The one right above her. Yeah, the fucking kitty person.
I mean, I'd feel
fucking
less
hate
gay.
myself for
I'd
saying
feel
that.
less gay fucking Sneaky than fucking her.
True.
Oh God. She is a handsome woman. It's gotta be the worst, dude, to fucking be a chick and described as handsome.
Well, then you have to actually develop a personality. That's why Sandra Bernhard was a comedian.
Mm.
That's one of the things I fucking like in VR chat. I can't stand hanging around the chicks because like none of them have a fucking personality. They all just want to like build up like a circle of fucking simps.
Really is amazing how many average-looking women can get this huge simp following. Dude.
Well, who even knows on VR chat? Because you don't even see the chick. It's just a fucking voice behind a like fucking avatar. And all they gotta do is sound vaguely female, and people are like, "Oh, hey, is that a girl? Are you a girl?" Like fucking. Oh.
I loved how disappointed people got whenever they found out that the fucking fucking what was the fucking song? The fucking Mia Khalifa song.
Oh, hit or miss. I bet they never.
Yeah,
miss.
whenever found the hit or miss girl was actually a fucking girl, they were disappointed. It's like, wait, what do you mean she's actually a girl? That's not a dude dressed like a girl? Aww.
Oh yeah, that chick does a fucking like she's one of those Patreon cosplayers, right? Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
She's actually kind of cute.
I don't think she does like naked pictures though. I think at this point Patreon doesn't like let you do that anymore.
Yeah.
Like you can do like some lingerie pics, I think, and get away with it as long as they're not hosted on Patreon. But I think that's all pretty much only cam stuff now, or only fans, not only cams. My bad. Of course, then again, there's so many people that basically sell porn and just pretend that it's not porn and then complain about being sexualized. It's like, all right, technically you didn't get naked, but that was clearly meant for somebody to jack off to.
Like fucking
I'm a unicorn bitch.
Yeah, her and fucking Jacqueline Glenn now.
Jacqueline Glenn? I don't know who that is.
No, shit, no. It was somewhere in the skeptosphere back in the day.
Yeah,
Dated that fucking weird dude that dressed up in fucking almost like Jigsaw.
Jacqueline Glenn.
His name was, dude. Yeah. Retarded.
but she's literally just an ethot now.
Oh yeah, from her Instagram for sure. That is exactly what she is.
Like she used to actually be one of like the brightest fucking minds in the atheist YouTube community, and she went from that to pretending to be a vapid dumb whore.
Shit.
Yeah, YouTube,
Like-
Twitter, DLive, TikTok.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey.
as soon as you see the TikTok, you know they're a whore.
I mean, like, and she still has to be just as fucking intelligent as she used to be, but she pretends to be a vapid fucking idiot.
Well, if you
It's
saw
like-
what Brittany Venti was pulling in, why not?
She fucking. Well, she's got Patreon, YouNow, Facebook, Tumblr, vlog channel, Vine, a personal Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and another Twitter. Wow, she's. All right, what's
Only
the
fucking
Patreon?
roaming millennial / Lauren Chen would shut the fuck up and become an e-thought. You all set.
Yeah, I think you won't roaming millennial and fucking stab you once, Brittany Venti. I mean, I know she's got her ears are too small for you, but you'll get over it.
I just want to see. I
Surgery, that
I
kind
know
of
Brittany
thing.
Venti is eventually going to do porn of some kind, and I don't care as much about seeing the titties as much as seeing like the transition of I'm never going to do porn, that's for sluts, to like, well, maybe I'll show my tits, like that sort of fall from grace. That's the part that makes it worthwhile, which doesn't make the big ears thing sound any better. Oh, let's see.
Yeah, I mean, if you were a moderately attractive chick and you saw how much money Venti made acting like a ditzy fucking bitch, why not?
Wow, for $500 a month, you can get a 30-minute call with 30-minute Skype call with Jacqueline Glenn if you want.
For how much?
$500 per month. Here's the $500. This is the highest tier on her Patreon. You get a Skype call for 30 minutes. She'll shout you out the end of one of her videos on YouTube. She'll include your name at the end of one of the Jacqueline videos, so like it's a credit, I suppose. Access to Patreon-only videos, which you can only assume are like cheesecake, kind of like pinup porn.
How many people are
And
at
then
the
apparently she
$500
sends
tier? Does it say?
Yeah, really, I have no idea. I think I'd have to join to find out. And if she's sending out postcards, you get one, and plus you get high-res pictures from a professional photo shoot, so obviously pinup level porn.
Yeah.
She's kind of cute. Some of those bitches are fucking fairly average.
Oh, there's a lot of people that like charge their Patreon like if you want to see them naked, you gotta pay like a minimum of like $100 a month or some crazy shit. I'm sure some fucking idiot out there pays for it.
There's fucking guys that will literally eat some crazy Patreon level shit every month and then eat ramen the fucking rest of the month because they don't have any other money.
Yeah.
Fucking
they're-
insane to me.
Because they're fucking dumb, dude.
Fucking
It's like,
A,
don't they
dude.
know you can look up porn for free?
I Google boob and get, or I Google titty and get 2 billion results.
Well, and also like some of these
That,
chicks,
or
like
it's $1,000 a month.
if you're paying $1,000 a month, you could get a really high-end hooker like once a month for like half that. Like you're definitely not going to be stuck with like the track marked, junkie that's shooting up on the corner like you would if you were paying like $20 or something. But
Shit,
for like
you can get
$500, you get a
4 or 5
really good fucking hooker.
massages for that price.
Yeah, I mean I don't know, and then they'll pretend to like you in
Yeah.
person. You actually, and you could put your hands on that person and your penis in that person. Like
Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
I just don't understand why you would spend that much just to like. I don't even know what the point is. I just don't fucking get it. Like I understand the Patreons where it's like we're making this show, and if you want to watch the show, you got to donate like a minimum of $5 a month because it's we're making up our cost for the production of the video. Plus we'd like to make a profit kind of thing. I totally understand that, like funding things, but. Fucking weird. I don't know.
Bitch that was like shaming her viewers. If you don't have $5 a month, I'll be watching you.
Dude, I love the response people kept giving her, and she would just block them fucking immediately. It's like, I don't have $5 a month because I'm watching your videos all the fucking time, bitch. I don't got a job. What the fuck you mean?
Oh man, I wonder if Brittany Venti has a fucking Patreon.
Sure, dude.
I know she used to, but wasn't hers one of the ones that got yeeted like around the same time fucking Sargon and Sam Harris and
Brittany
everyone
Venti's
else
on
got.
there. Brittany Venti is creating a traditional lifestyle. So, listen, there's 7 levels. Level 1 is $1 a month. That's for poor people who are nice and love me. That's it. You don't get anything for it. $5 a month, there's private Discord streams, interaction with me and my community in Discord, which means not actually getting interacted
with her mods in Discord.
Yeah, exactly. Priority in viewer call-in streams, priority with playing games with me on stream, consideration for contest suggestions, plus all previous rewards. For 20, you see the videos before anyone else does, and you get to read the cringe fan mail that she gets. That actually, to be honest, that actually sounds like, if it wasn't $20 a month, that actually would be pretty fun.
Dude, some of the fucking trolls
Just
that
the
she would
emails, I
fucking
don't care for the rest of it.
really
Yeah.
fucking funny, dude. I don't know if it's still. God damn.
See,
Some of the shit came up with was fucking hilarious.
For $50 a month, you get perks from the previous tiers. Names are at the end of the live streams. You get a shout out on Twitter. Let's see. For $100 a month, name at the end of videos, courtesy follow on Twitter. For $1,000 per month, that's reparations, and it just says, I'm black, you owe me.
What? Say that again?
For $1,000 a month, it's just labeled the reparations level, and it says, I'm black, you owe me. And then there's ultimate beta for $3,000 a month. And it just says, I will do some other miscellaneous worthless craft that takes no skill to make you feel like I care about you.
Honest.
Sorry, that's just to make you feel like I care about you. It's just 79 Patreons.
Patrons.
Patrons, my bad. No, I don't spend enough time on the site, my bad. I don't know the nomenclature.
No, I just I hated the fact they called it Patreon. Like that, the phrasing was fucking. Like, they thought they were being clever, but it's just dumb. And so, like, now everyone calls people who are on their Patreons. It's like that's not. It's not a word. Stop ruining a perfectly good word.
You would have to, because if you had to call
Glenn got 323 patrons.
Sorry, what'd you say, Dayswa? Stabby was talking dumb shit.
You call them patrons instead of Patreon patrons.
Patrons.
I fucking guess.
323 patrons for Jacqueline Glenn. 323 people will be giving that bitch money.
You really got to let Lauren Chen know about this, dude.
Is she not on Patreon? That's the millennial, right?
Yeah.
Millennial. Lauren, what was it again?
CHEN.
I'd be surprised if she's not on there.
That's
Yep.
right.
Oh no, this is somebody who put up a video about Lauren Chen.
Want to look up one that's fucking crazy? She's probably still crazy.
No, yeah, she's not on there.
And look up ContraPoints.
ContraPoints?
Yeah. Well,
That's the second thing on there is ContraPoints Patreon when you get to, like, Contra.
From what I've heard, that fucking ContraPoints makes like fucking $250,000 a month or some crazy shit.
She has 12,439 patrons.
She did up until she got fucking canceled and then like lost a significant chunk. I mean, she's still making a shit ton of money, but she's not making that stupid fucking money she made before.
Well, at the bare minimum, she's making $24,800 a month. Because she has 12,439 patrons, and the bottom tier is $2 a month.
At minimum?
That's what I'm just saying. At bare minimum, she's probably pulling in at least 24,000.
She's probably still close to $100,000, dude.
A month, though. Not a year, a fucking month.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's no nudity in any of this shit.
Is she gonna show her cock?
Well, no, like $2 you get access to the basic patron feed plus new and archived monthly Ask Me Anything streams. $5 you get access, so you get everything from the $2 level plus access to new and archived outtake and behind the scenes videos. For $10, you get in the credits of the video plus everything else. For 15, you get all the other stuff plus a chance to ask a question during the. Not even like you get to ask a question, you just get a chance to ask a question. Well, with 12,000 some on patrons, yeah, Jesus. And then for $20 a month, you get all the other rewards plus your name featured more prominently in the credits. So it's just like a bigger font, I guess.
Jeez.
Like that's you're not getting very much of anything for any of those. God damn.
Yeah, 12,000. You're gonna have to kind of step it up to narrow it down. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, and it's so fucking phony, dude. I'm amazed that ContraPoints hits that many fucking.
Well, and these are the same fucks that are like, oh, I'm I'm not making that much money from this, and if you could donate to my Patreon, I'd really appreciate it. You know, it costs money to make these videos.
Scream and brag about how she got a quote straight guy to suck her dick.
Got a what guy?
A quote unquote straight guy.
Oh, a straight guy. Okay, I thought you said striped, and I was very confused. I was like, a striped guy sucked her dick. Is Lauren Chen like a dude really or something? Like I don't know anything about the Lauren Chen, so.
Remember Roaming Millennial?
Oh no, okay. I think wait, no, the other one, the one you.
ContraPoints?
Yeah, that one. That's a dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize it was a dude.
Dresses up as.
Well, like, and for the longest time, he was just a cross-dressing whatever, like, and then whenever, like the first time, she got canceled, and because they put out something that people got pissed off about, they went, oh, well, I'm trans now, and
well, I mean that is the move.
A lot of the fucking shit is basically him bragging about how well he passes.
That's it. That's fucking.
I haven't seen much lately, dude. Yeah.
I honestly, I haven't seen a lot of their videos since they transitioned. Whatever.
Did he
like,
get his dick taken off?
Making that much fucking money?
Yeah, that's a lot of fucking money. That dude's raking it in. Did he actually get the chop? Because if he's still got a dick, he's a he.
I'm 90% sure there's still a dick.
Yeah. So I think we can safely say ContraPoints is a dude.
Basically, just plays dress up, dude.
For that amount of money, I'd fucking dress like a chick. I don't give a shit.
No, I'm saying, like, if I got that amount of money a month for the rest of my fucking life, I'll let somebody fuck me. I don't give a shit. That is 1.2 mil a year for the rest of your fucking life.
You gotta do that what 2 or 3 times?
I might fucking take a dick for that. Like that's
2 or 3 years, and you basically just live off the fucking interest at that point, like quite well.
Not anymore. Like what you used to be able to live
yeah,
off.
then you probably have to like invest in like real estate or something.
And when the hyperinflation kicks in, from everyone's gonna be millionaires soon.
Well, hopefully we get back to work before that shit starts happening. Because like they're talking about a UBI too. They were trying to get that passed, weren't they, with the latest thing?
Yeah, but the thing is, the numbers that I'm hearing that they're talking about, that shit's not gonna fucking work. Like the whole point of the UBI, the only reason it can be successful is if it is a below, like just barely below the poverty line, keeps you from dying amount of food, like or money. That's it. Like you can be you can be homeless, stay in fucking motels and shit, and have enough money to not like starve to death. That's what that money should get you. And the reason being is because one, it won't break the fucking economy. It'll actually help. Like the lower it is, the more it helps the economy. The higher it is, the more it starts to help less, and then it gets to a certain point where it just starts hurting it.
Well, because at a certain point, there's a lot of people who are like, "Why would I work when I can make way more money and live more comfortably off the UBI?" Like once you get to that point, you've reached an issue. But once the UBI becomes more,
that extra $600 or whatever they were given to unemployment, people were refusing to go back to work.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of people who are trying to like, yeah.
Like, how did people not fucking see that coming?
No, that was
Even
the
if
intention of why they did it.
It would be worth it, not having to spend gas or fucking any of that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gotta be
Well, I mean,
well
consider
below.
that those people make like 3 times what I make now, bare minimum on unemployment, like 2 or 3 times what I make. Like, yet if I quit, I'm screwed. I can't get unemployment. It's like, all right, I guess I'll go fuck myself.
Your job is nap time though, so
Yeah, no, I would never quit my job. No, I'm not that fucking stupid, especially not for something that ends in July. But for a lot of people, working like shitty jobs at like the grocery store or wherever else, like they couldn't quit and collect that unemployment check. That's fucked up, man. Like, especially at the beginning of the thing when nobody knew it was like, well, when only a few people realized it's just the flu.
Dude, I remember telling people in fucking January that this shit wasn't going to be over till November.
Oh yeah, no, we knew that. Yeah,
in January, I said that shit, and everyone goes like, "Dude, you're fucking making way too big a deal out of this. It's like it's not just the flu, but it's not gonna be that bad." Fuck you, people are dumb. This is gonna be bad.
Well, I think it's going to last.
Those are my
January
exact words.
because,
People
like,
are
the
dumb.
left
This is
wants
going to be
drag
bad.
it to the election. Like they were already trying to get like all these ridiculous election laws passed to basically just allow anybody to vote as often as they wanted for whoever they wanted, like without any sort of like verification system at all. Of course, that was the bill they wrote that they had to know was going to be dead on arrival in the fucking Senate.
Oh yeah.
The second stimulus one, didn't the Democrats put all kinds of crazy shit in it?
Yeah, that's where they tried to stick UBI. That's where they tried to stick all those new voting laws and just all sorts of nonsense, man.
Yeah, a bunch of fucking racial shit in there.
Well, plus they wanted to like one of it was to help weed stores that are being run by black women, specifically only.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, you shouldn't be helping any weed stores. You haven't acknowledged fucking federally that weed should be legal. Like I think it should be legal federally, but obviously, it hasn't been yet, so you shouldn't be giving federal tax money to weed stores of any kind. But, goddamn, I don't know, that whole thing was nutty.
Yeah, it's just posturing fucking nonsense. They're like, yeah, see, they don't care about you, minority women.
Yeah, it was just so that they could call people racist. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. You didn't fucking vote for that. You must be a racist. No, I'm just gonna race ahead of you at the polls. Zoom, zoom, motherfucker. No,
can't fucking zoom anywhere, dude.
I want to
one stumble away from being on fucking crutches.
I want to see that whitest kid you know debate become a fucking reality. I want the next time Trump goes to a debate, him to just fucking play guitar. Did you ever see that shit?
Nope. I remember that now. Yeah.
There was a debate in whitest kids you know, and there was like one guy who was serious, and then a bunch of people who just had like weird shticks. One guy literally just fucking played guitar the whole time with a talk box. Wah, 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 wah. If Trump did that, he'd probably fucking win.
Oh, especially if he's up against Biden, dude.
Biden would just fall apart.
The thing is, though, like I'd love to see that, but I wouldn't want to see the aftermath of it because holy shit, like the diehard fucking Trump supporters would fucking cream themselves so goddamn hard. Like you wouldn't be able to drive anywhere because it'd be too goddamn slick. Like,
you're not wrong.
See, I told you. He was the best. God, Emperor Trump.
Oh man. When's the last time Biden had any kind of public appearance where he didn't embarrass himself? How far back do you have to go?
Why do you think they're trying to keep the quarantine on? They don't want fucking Biden to debate Trump.
And they do not want that guy out in public any more than fucking necessary.
Yeah, Biden's
I think
best chance.
the last time he was out publicly where he didn't actually embarrass himself was before Bernie dropped out.
Yeah. Yeah, Biden's best chance is just to not be out in public at all. And not campaign. Just don't let anybody fucking see him. Which is kind of sad.
Clearly losing his fucking mind. Like, seriously demented, dude. Dementia.
Yeah,
Amazed
he
that
does fall apart more and more every time I see him up on there, like, talking.
Know the thing.
Yeah, where he can't recall shit and he can't fucking, like, remember any of what he was talking about. Loses his train of thought in the middle all the time.
Literally just said, you know the thing.
Unless he's smoking weed like I do all the time. And then I can kind of understand it, but...
It makes perfect sense with your fucking stuff.
Like, the dude's got fucking dementia. Somebody needs to just put his ass down. Like, holy shit. Like, stop. Oh, it's so fucking sad.
Oh, I love that the biggest...
Astro.
That the biggest anti-racist, anti-sexist group of people who claim that put the racist white guy who fucking raped a chick fucking presidential nominee. They just... We hate racism. We hate sexism. Now take this raping white racist motherfucker and vote him for president.
And if you don't vote for me, you're not black.
Oh, man. Even the guy on the show was just like giving him that look of like, did this motherfucker really say
Fucking
that?
what? And that's fucking Charlemagne. Charlemagne is not the Charlemagne's a fucking idiot. I was trying to put that in a better way, but just Charlemagne's fucking downright retarded.
Yeah, there's really no nice way to put that.
Like the reason he's doing the Breakfast Club thing and the reason he's doing the radio thing is because he failed as a musician. Like he's fucking trash. He's always been trash. But he needs the spotlight, so I'll do radio. Yay! Now I get to talk to rappers and pretend I'm relevant.
Well, I mean, realistically, was he qualified for anything else? You know, like he's not qualified for radio either. But still, you know, were I in that position, I would definitely be like, I'll take whatever fucking job you give me that I don't have to actually work.
He'd be qualified to be an e-boy, because he really loves his fucking hot pants and his fucking short shorts.
Oh no!
I'm sorry, I'm listening to of his gaffes. One where he was talking about stopping domestic violence against women, and then he said, "You gotta just keep punching at it and punching at it, punching at it." Oh, that's fucking great.
Like I fucking love that. Fucking it was a Bernie gaff, but like he started saying a whole phrase, and then kind of trailed off halfway through it, and he just said, "America is sick and tired of women." And like, he just takes a deep breath in between, like being marginalized, but just there's like a good 4 or 5 second gap in between. America is sick and tired of women being marginalized.
Dude,
I have to
if the
see
VR chat kids are anything to go by, like nobody likes women anymore.
Said I'm Joe Biden's husband, and thinking about Cedric Richmond. Fun. Okay, Nevada instead of New Hampshire. Fun. I'm Joe Biden's husband, and I work for Cedric Richmond. Joe Biden said that.
That doesn't surprise me.
You know, it goes right back to like the Supreme Court justices who like where you find like pictures of them just asleep in the middle of like depositions and shit. You know, it's like we've gotten to the point where our government is so fucking ridiculous that like people who clearly are in like the late stages of like dementia or just so old that they're just not capable of doing this anymore Yet there's no functional way to get rid of those people like in the government. Like that's a real issue. You know, like the Supreme Court especially, because like they're deciding whether or not things are like within a constitution.
Like the problem with that is, anytime anyone has actually brought up in a position of power that could actually start putting the wheels in motion to change,
they get
the
shot.
lifestyle appointment thing. Well, no, not even that. It's just they always do it for it's always some power play for a particular party. Like say, like there's a bunch of Republicans on the thing. Now you'll have Democrats going, okay, well we need to get rid of the lifetime appointments. Or there's a bunch of Democrats on there, and you'll have Republicans going, all right, we need to get rid of the lifetime appointments. Or they know that there's going to be some changes in the justices, like because they know people are going to be stepping down or they're sick or whatever. So now it's like, oh yeah, we need to get rid of the lifetime appointments. Fuck you! You're just trying to get more of your people on there. Like, go fuck yourself. We're not going to let you do that.
The left was talking about just adding a bunch of judges to the fucking Supreme Court until they could like just water it down.
Yeah, adding more than 9, and they can get as many as they need to get a majority.
If we make it like 23, then we can, add enough leftist judges that we rule. It's like that's not it defeats the purpose. And if you did that, I'd get my own rifle. Like it's time to fucking start over.
Dude, hold on. You realize how close people are actually getting to that point? Like it's to a point now that every American should be like, some of y'all need to die soon. Like y'all might need to fucking die.
That fucking
like
chicken Michigan is probably getting pretty fucking close.
Their fucking people were surrounding the Capitol the other day, right? In California?
I wouldn't be at all
Were they?
surprised. Let's see.
I mean, if anybody's willing to go to fucking Sacramento for any reason.
Yeah, Sacramento is a real fucking pile of shit.
No, Sacramento makes me sad now. There was
there was one out there just recently. Sacramento police stated the protesters did not have a permit. You don't need a permit to protest.
Yeah, that's the fucking greatest, dude. Needing a permit to protest, dude.
That's why they don't want you to have AR-15s, because that'll be your fucking permit if they keep pushing that shit. Like, that's what happened in that one state where, like, the governor was like, we're going to just take away all these guns. And they're like, oh, look, everybody with a gun decided to come sit outside your fucking building. That's a pretty clear message. Yeah, the Sacramento Police Department. The protesters do not have permits to protest. So?
Fucking ballsy, though.
That's what they try to pull in Oregon all the time, too, with the fucking Antifa versus the fucking other retards. Where they're, like, just starting, like, street wars in the fucking...
We went to fucking war over attacks on goddamn stamps and tea.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if fucking people with the mindset nowadays had to fight the Revolutionary War? Fuck. Actually, I guess there's still plenty that are. I mean,
yeah, see, the sooner we open up, the sooner I get that new microphone I ordered.
that's all that really matters.
Dude, I'm supposed to wait till July.
I just want to sing karaoke, goddammit!
Well, I don't really need the microphone for that. It's not going to make a difference. Because I got one of those fucking Yeti snowball mics. That's pretty fucking decent, right? The Blue Yeti snowballs or whatever.
They're pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. So I just bought a better Blue Yeti microphone. So I doubt it's going to be any real difference. But still, I don't want to wait till July. That's a long fucking time.
Wait, why can't you get it till July?
Because that's how long it'll take to get here. I found a Blue Yeti Pro X microphone for $169.
Let me ask my question again. Why is it not getting here till July?
They don't have it. They gotta wait and like get the shipment in.
Oh, okay. Like because like they're not in production right now because of the.
Yeah,
All right,
exactly.
that makes
So
more
they gotta
sense.
Wait for the production to
I
start.
was just more
up
like,
and-
well, it's not getting here till July. It's like, bitch, fuck it. What? Explain.
Oh, my bad. I didn't
Explain
think of
yourself, nigga.
Just wait for my script, fool. But yeah, like that kind of shit, you know. I also ordered a new dab rig, but that's also gonna have to wait till like July. Damn it, same reason.
Thank you for explaining that one.
Dude, I can't wait though. That's that fucking Puffco Peak one, where it's like a water pipe, but the whole thing works with electronics, so you don't gotta like fucking torch anything or potentially light yourself or something else on fire. Because let's be fair, you want people to get stoned. You don't want them to also be using a blowtorch.
Why not? That's like half the fun.
No, I'm gonna pass. Plus, like, it's this way. It's right temperature every time, and I don't gotta worry about it.
Pussy.
Thing is like an acre wide. What the fuck? Playing the fucking St. Andrews course in the golf game.
Yeah.
I'm fucking 90 feet away from the hole, and I'm not close to the edge of the green.
Damn.
That is fucking ridiculous. This thing has to be almost a fucking acre wide.
All right, we need to get a compound that has a golf course on it.
We need to get a compound together.
Off in real life.
Yeah. I don't know where I lost my PowerPoint footage about starting a compound. Got deleted. I used to have a PowerPoint presentation on why we needed to start a compound.
All right, I'm taking the southwest corner.
Like, I legitimately drew, like, fucking blueprints. Fucking planned out people's houses and shit. Like one guy had a shooting range in his house. And then,
Wow.
well, the other guy had a teenager, so I was like, you just need to build, like, a lockbox that you can slide pizzas under the door. And then once he hits, like, 20 and he's reasonable, you can let him back out. It's all good. Oh, you know what? It's got to be more than pizzas. You got to slide some fucking tissues and some fucking lotion in there, too.
Dude, that reminds me of a fucking Nate Forgot You bit. He was talking about taking his kids to Disneyland. His like friends were like, they're only like 3 years old. They're not going to remember that shit. He's like, so what? Should I just leave them in a closet and like fucking ask them, hey, do you remember yesterday? No? Okay. And put it back in the fucking closet till they start remembering shit.
I mean, that's not a terrible idea.
Do you remember yesterday? No, back in the closet.
It's almost like you're sticking a
Buddy,
fucking...
you start remembering shit.
It's like you're trying to cook up meatloaf and you got to put it back in the oven. Like, it's not cooked all the way yet. Hold up. Stick it back in the oven a little longer.
Your long-term memory kicks in. Fuck you.
Or like Futter when he's drying out. Are you retarded yet? Oh, what is this? Nope. All right, he still needs a couple more hours to detox.
Oh, man.
You fucking sober yet? What's sober mean? Nope, not yet.
Fucking dude really is like a fucking...
Yeah, I may have to kick him the next time he comes on if he's that bad again, because it's just getting...
Someone needs to step that guy. That guy really does need to...
I mean, gaming redid his fucking rules for that. I'm sure. Like, that was like his whole thing about, like, if you're that drunk on my fucking stream, I'll kick your ass off.
And I'm sure Futter like had a helping hand in that, but he's not. He wasn't the final straw.
Oh no! What was the final straw then? Do tell.
Fucking Golden Bonnie. Do you know Golden Bonnie?
No.
It's fucking weird, retarded, drunk, furry, depressed piece of shit. Everything about that dude is fucking life and death. Everything is miserable. He's drunk as shit all the fucking time, and all he does is complain about fucking everything constantly, always, and he never shuts the fuck up.
Damn.
And because he's drunk as shit, he's the fact that he's illiterate as shit. Plus, when he gets drunk, he's unintelligible.
Yeah.
It's bad, dude. He's
and he's a furry, so,
atrocious to be in a call with.
Really, once you've said furry, is there anywhere lower to go than that?
Fuck.
That's not even his worst trait. His worst trait is constantly saying, well, fine, then I guess I'm just gonna go kill myself. I guess I'll just go kill myself. And then doesn't, like a pussy.
Yeah. A fucking asshole.
I mean, if you're gonna make that threat often enough, sooner or later, I feel like you should be obligated, like, by the law.
Right?
Like, if you don't do it, the police are just gonna come over and do it for you at this point, so... Come on, buckle up,
Like,
Buttercup. Get the rifle.
It's gotten to a point where people now recognize, like, the other phrases before they recognize crying wolf. Like, people who cry Nazi, people who cry rape, people who cry suicide, people who cry, like, people recognize those quicker than they do people who cry wolf.
Oh, man.
Because they're used so fucking often, because people do it so fucking often.
Well, yeah, the Nazi thing is just, like, the weirdest one for me. You fucking Nazi? It's like...
Yeah. Yeah, you almost feel like you're doing something right if you're being called a fucking Nazi nowadays.
Yeah. Well, I like when people call me racist. That's always terribly amusing. I'm like, half my family's not white. The fuck are you on about? Like, give a shit. Like...
I have my half Mexican token kid for that, dude.
You're even better. You have an even better excuse than I do. But I know fucking... Like, legitimately that one training where they were like... If you're a white person, you hate everybody that's not white. And I'm just like sitting there going like, but I really like my cousin. He's really nice and he owns a bar. Like, actually he owns a couple of bars and now he's opening a fucking pizza place and another fucking restaurant.
I stopped even using. I need to bring this one back, but I would always, when people would do the whole everyone white is racist or all males are racist, all straight people are homophobic, that whatever that stupid shit.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't actually see it all the time anymore. I used to see it all the fucking time. But I would go, okay, is it racist or sexist or whatever to presuppose a negative thing about a certain race or gender or whatever, right? Like that's essentially what it is, like presupposing a negative attribute onto an entire race or sex or whatever.
Based on an
Basically,
uncontrollable trait.
Yeah. Okay. Is it a bad thing? Is it a negative to be innately hateful?
You would think.
Well, I mean, yeah. So is it racist to presuppose a negative trait such as being racist and hateful to
On
all white
everybody that's
people, or
white,
all
yeah.
men, or all straight people? Blocked.
You know, in real life, the only people that ever like think I'm racist when I shave, because I shave my head a lot, are super racist white people. Oh, you shaved your head. You must agree with me. Here, let me tell you all these really not funny, dumb racist jokes. Like, oh, great.
Sucks. Because there are some good racist jokes. They could at least learn.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying. I mean, if they were at least funny, it wouldn't be so bad. But it's like, not only
Funny
do I
one.
got to listen to this stupid ass racist motherfucker, but he ain't even funny.
Yeah, and
It's
that's
like,
a
it's
great.
just like, Mexicans people, boy, they smell bad. Ha ha ha. And you're like, really? That's the fucking top tier on your fucking. You want me to laugh at this now? I'm not clear what's going on. Yeah, it's a trip. That actually fucking blew up in my face a little bit at work one time because we had this dude who was like straight out of prison and was definitely one of the white power guys, like fucking tattoos the whole bit.
And he worked there, or he was a patient?
He was a patient, and then fucking
Oh,
one
okay.
night, because I fucking, I hadn't shaved my head since he'd moved in yet. That the first night I shaved my head, he starts telling me all these racist jokes, and I'm just like, God damn it. And I'm like, look, dude, you can't fucking tell those jokes here. You're gonna get yourself kicked out. You're gonna get yourself in a lot of trouble. I'm not gonna fucking come down on you, but like, just you gotta stop. And then he just kept doing it. It's fucking, God damn it. And I was like, half my family's like black and Mexican. He's like, yeah, but that's not your fault. That was the only funny thing he said.
Okay, that's funny though.
That was the only
That's
funny thing
actually
he said.
kind of funny.
I guess he wasn't trying to be funny though.
No, he was dead serious. It was unintentional humor. Yeah, he ended up just fucking running off.
That's not
and
your fault
fucking-
though.
That again, shit.
Yeah, he just ran off and fucking started getting hooked on pills again. Like, so we didn't have to deal with him anymore. But that guy was fucking obnoxious. I had to fucking sit down and talk to him for like an hour one night because he's like, I'm gonna fucking kill this guy. Like one of the people that lived in the house, and I'm like, all right, look, you're not in prison, you know that, right? Like you can't say that shit in a program like this in California. And not, like, you're gonna get kicked out. You got to stop fucking saying you're gonna kill people. You got to start saying, I really don't like this guy. He makes me angry. You know, like, this guy's an asshole. And then the only way this motherfucker would sleep is playing heavy metal really loud. And it was like, you'd be like, dude,
Well,
you need
he's
to
one
wear
of he's one of those
headphones.
fucking guys.
Yeah, and then you'd be like, you need to fucking wear headphones. Well, why should I wear headphones? Because nobody else wants to hear fucking Ozzy Osbourne at 5 billion decibels at 1 in the morning. Well, I'm sure there's a lot of people that do, but none of the people that were sleeping at the time.
One of the people currently working and residing here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind listening to fucking Ozzy Osbourne, just not at that fucking volume.
And not while you're trying to fucking sleep.
Well, that was when I was just awake overnight, when I still had the graveyard shifts where I had to be awake the whole time.
I'm so sorry for you.
Yeah, it was really, really rough. Now I got a bed that I sleep in with like this really
You had to be
expensive mattress.
awake at work. God.
They
Sounds
bought
hellish.
a twin XL mattress that was like on sale from like $500 so that they could afford it at like $200. This fucking mattress is I don't think I've ever slept on a better mattress than the one I got at work right now.
Ace.
Although I fucking beefed up my futon one again. Because for some reason, if you put like the foam pads on top of the futon, you change it from couch and back to bed again, it starts to slip around all over the place. So I bought an extra foam pad and just put like 5 inches of foam under the futon now, because it can't go anywhere. That was the middle of a story.
My bad. I was waiting for an ending. I'm sorry.
Oh, it just means now you can't feel the fucking slats through the futon anymore. You're like,
The end.
the end. You know that script is going to be fucking phenomenal. Satan's going to be like, this is amazing. I can't believe it's such a good story. Right? You're going to be proud of me.
Yeah, sure.
I'll get all the approval from you that I never got from my dad.
Why are you like this?
Because it's fucking obnoxious. I am an older sibling. Like, just so you know, I got like a couple younger siblings. That's kind of my job. Is to be a giant asshole. And then the only sibling I have that's older than me, I didn't meet till like I was in my 20s, so I didn't have to deal with anybody older than me fucking with me.
What else is happening in the world today?
And now, introducing Futter. Back again. No.
Wait, did you show up? Okay.
No, he's
I,
not back.
I didn't hear the thing, but I don't want to deal with that no more.
Here, I'll simulate for you. Say it and kill yourself.
Okay.
He even kind of got the accent right. I mean, it wasn't bad.
Okay.
Been long enough?
The weird part was how devoted to that bit he was, even after we were all like pretty clearly pointing out, like, that's just not funny anymore. It's kind of annoying at this point.
I wonder if he wakes up and remembers any of that shit.
Well, I mean, probably because like recently, like he's been coming in like real fucking hostile at me.
He'll probably come in and do the advertising or whatever that thing is if he gets it done. The readings of the X's or whatever.
He won't remember that shit.
Gotta admit, I'm a little bit interested in hearing it. I mean, literally, like, these are fucking mentally ill people that are, like, trying to kill him.
So they fucking tard, dude. Oh my god. Like, dude's fucking retarded.
How fucked up is it that he's like the parent, the better parent out of the two? He's the best option for his kids.
I don't know, man.
It's fucking legit scary, dude.
These kids are fucking doomed.
This is fucked up to say, dude. Damn, dude.
I mean, so are your kids. They're raised by you. Of course they're fucking doomed.
Again, I guess the same thing does apply.
But you know, taking he
The
only
mom
has
would-
the one kid. Like, if you're gonna make fun of him as a parent, you should at least know he only has like the one kid.
I'm only screwing up one kid's
Yeah.
life, dude.
I mean, I guess that's better.
Hey, you know what? I don't have any kids. That's because I realized very early on, like, this is not genetics that should get passed on to anybody. And I definitely have no business teaching a child about the world. That's a terrible plan.
It's very true. You really
I was
shouldn't.
gonna say, if you're waiting for us to disagree,
No. Like, I once fucking destroyed some fucking 5-year-old's perspective of the world. Because, you know, his mom wanted me to compare him in the fucking doctor's office, and I don't lie to kids. And that's how what you gotta do if you want to be a good parent. You gotta learn to lie to your kids.
I mean, like, there's a couple of lies you can tell to kids, you know, like fucking dad stepped out for a pack of smokes. Like Santa's real. This is a lollipop. Go ahead and suck on it. Like, there's some lies you're allowed to say to children.
Oh, see, I was telling this kid that I was terrified of getting needles stuck in me.
I get better. That's just fucking mean. Like, oh no, it gets better when you get older.
You've never
Oh.
seen a mom look more panicked either. That mom looked fucking like, oh fuck, I gotta deal with the kid now. I straight up told the kid, I'm like, there's no, of course you're afraid. Like, people are afraid of a lot of things. You gotta be afraid of shit if you want to be brave. Like, bravery isn't about being fearless. That's just retarded. You gotta be real stupid to not be afraid of anything. My dad says he's not afraid of anything.
Well, your dad's a lying piece of shit.
And I was like, I guess your dad's special, Dad. And the mom was like, at this point, I gotta go.
Thanks, stranger.
She was not happy. Everybody else in the doctor's office just had this look of like, what the fuck?
That just happened?
I had my fucking headphones in. Bitch deserved it.
Why the fuck would you have... Did you know this person at
I
all?
never met her. She just fucking walked
Wait,
up to
why
me.
was she?
That off on-
Okay.
She assumed I wasn't afraid. Like, I had my headphones in and I was reading a book because I'm fucking terrified of needles and I gotta go fucking, like, get my blood tested and shit, dude. Like, I gotta fucking distract myself or I'll leave.
Before my fingertip severed, I was fucking terrified of needles. But I got used to it.
You should have seen me when I got eye surgery. They had to put the fucking, you know, the little the IV thing in, and I normally they put it in the back of your hand, but they were having trouble finding the veins. So they're like, oh, we'll just put it in your wrist. And then I just like grabbed one hand and just slapped the fuck out of my hand for a good like 30 seconds until the vein was just popped right out on top. And I'm like, how's that?
I'm sure Dayton knows how to find a vein.
Oh, dude, I never switched over to the slamming, dude.
Seriously?
Yeah, I'm a fucking dumbass, dude.
Coward.
Well, yeah, it would have been way less expensive. I mean, for a while. Oh, luckily I was too fucking stupid to figure out that I could have just shot heroin for cheaper than what I was paying for fucking oxys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Snorted
cheaper
them.
ways.
I didn't even fucking break them down and snort them, which fucking literally everyone else in rehab did.
You can fucking snort OxyContin.
Snort
Yeah,
anything.
you pull off of the fucking, you pull off the coating or whatever, and yeah, it breaks right down.
I saw somebody snort salt once.
Oh no! Don't do that.
Yeah. It was,
Let me rephrase. You can snort anything. You shouldn't snort everything.
we've also had clients who were so desperate to get drugs that they would powder the drywall and snort that.
And actually get you high?
No,
Holy fuck, dude.
no, it just
dude,
fucks your nose
actually,
up.
Dude,
There's
I fucking
limestone and shit in there.
broke down one of the buprenorphine. Buprenorphine's a generic for oxen. I actually broke one of those down once and ordered it, and that was definitely something I'm never going to do. That shit burns like a motherfucker.
I cannot imagine snorting anything. I never would do any drug that was involved snorting or injecting. I'll smoke it, I'll eat it, I'll drink it.
So what we need to do is we need to get this motherfucker high as shit. Let's go.
I already smoke weed all the time, and I've done LSD. Like LSD was the first thing I did. So
Everything up his nose. Put everything into his veins. Let's fucking do this shit.
Yeah. I had a dude I met in rehab who used to be, because you know they say marijuana is a gateway drug to other shit. Basically, he fucking was slamming heroin, and later on started smoking pot. I am living proof that shooting heroin will lead to smoking pot.
I knew a dude that was like that. He smoked heroin though. He would like smoke it in fucking LA when he was in a band down there, and then he fucking came up to here and he was like, I'm just gonna smoke weed and stop doing heroin. He's just that's what he did. He just smoked weed.
For him.
And I went from fucking LSD to weed. Because the first drug I ever did was LSD, and then I started like drinking and other shit.
That really is fucking crazy. 'Cause LSD is fucking intense, dude.
I mean,
Jesus.
technically, I smoked a few cigars before then, but that's not really the same thing.
It really isn't.
And it wasn't even like I didn't start with a hit of LSD. I started out with 3 hits.
With the weed ready for LSD. So the fact that you just fucking started with that shit is fucking insane.
Oh man, I actually kind of wouldn't mind trying it again if I could find a place to get it up here. I'll probably try it again. I need a fucking reset.
I love shit.
It's good though. It's like a reset. It's like a fucking mental reset. Like you do enough LSD for a couple of times, and then you just fucking clean slate your brain.
Yeah, you get really fucking insightful sometimes if it's a good trip. Bad trips, they are not fun at all.
For me, the insightfulness came after. Like I just enjoyed the fucking like hallucinations and shit. I was like, this is great. My window's melting. I'm fucking loving this shit.
Dude, I never had any hallucinations that intense, dude.
Well, it was probably set off because it was dark, and it was my first experience with any kind of like fucking intoxicant, really. And it was like an old house with super old windows, so they'd had that weird sort of like the bottoms were all thick and the tops were all thin, and then everything was really distorted.
Yeah.
So it just looked like the windows were melting, and the fucking fence in the front yard was like dancing around and shit.
Yeah. I love the tracer thing was cool as shit. Like when you like I have a hand resting on my fucking like leg, the cigarette, and I'd raise the cigarette up to my mouth. Like my hand is still down here, and then it comes back into my hand. That shit was.
Oh man, I tried to figure out the TV control. That was a losing battle. The buttons wouldn't stay where they were. I couldn't do any of them. Just it was just like, God damn, there's a lot of buttons. I don't know what any of these do, and I can't read this shit now. And I was pressing buttons, but just wasn't working. The mirror was really cool, but boy, it was one of those don't keep going for very long.
Fuck you, dude. I avoided mirrors at all fucking costs when I was fucking on LSD, dude.
I'd heard to avoid the mirror, so immediately, like, one of the first things I did was go to the mirror.
It's fine if you only look for like a couple seconds at a time, dude. If you
Man.
fucking stared at it, fuck you.
I did for a couple of minutes, and then I was like, this is probably not going to be a great plan. I better go look at something else.
Yeah. Plus, like, your eyes are like wide open. Like, you look like a fucking insane person.
Oh, I just had 2 holes in my head. I didn't have eyes. What are you talking about? It's fucking... light switches were beyond... So, when I did it the first time, my friends were hanging out with me, and it didn't kick in for 4 hours, so they stopped hanging out in, like, an hour or 2. They were like, I'm going to go to bed. Fuck you. So I started finally going to bed, like, a couple hours after, like, they did, and then I was just, like, laying in my bed, and I'm like... something feels different. You know, like, this is just something's a little off, and I'm like, I better go take a look around the house. Maybe somebody broke in or something. And then the fucking windows are melting and the fence is dancing. I'm like, oh, this is great.
Damn, dude. So you're all by yourself, dude?
Yeah, 100%. I was just wandering around the fucking house. Like, my roommates were there, but they were asleep. They didn't even know any of this shit was going on. I'm just giggling quietly to myself in the fucking living room, in the kitchen, in my room. God, for like a good 6 hours too. I was up really late that night.
The time distortion's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah,
you'll think
like
6 hours passed, and it's like only been like 40 minutes.
Yeah,
that's fucking nuts.
Well, at a certain point, you start to be like, man, I kind of want to be done.
When I was younger, I didn't, but when I tried it, like, because I had one summer where I literally did it like every other fucking day.
Oh, you did a lot more than that. I only dropped acid like a couple times.
Yeah, but like, and I enjoyed the entire fucking thing. Like, going back to it like a couple years later, after like 3 or 4 hours, I'm like, you know, and I kind of want to just go to bed. And that is not an option for at least another 6 hours. Yeah, that fucking later on.
Damn. Yeah, that want to go to bed thing. The second time I did it, I drank a bunch of orange juice because I'd heard that made it peak more.
Oh, yeah.
And it definitely did. I don't remember it, but my friend found me like in the corner in the fetal position keening is the term he used. Just making like this high-pitched, like sort of weird whining noise really loudly.
Damn.
I don't remember any of that though. So like all my experiences were great.
Shit.
Although to be fair, if I was going to do any hallucinogen now, it'd probably be like shrooms or something.
Yeah, shrooms is a lot more mellow. It doesn't have that fucking amp to it. Yeah, shrooms are fucking great. Other than tasting like you're eating a fucking foot.
I just want to be like at a Grateful Dead concert. Just fucking shrooms and a little weed. I'm good.
How the fuck do you know what a foot tastes like, Day 12?
They taste like a smelly foot smells. Yes,
he's into bigger bitches with dead eyes. A mouth is a mouth is a mouth, and this nigga likes feet.
Foot guy.
Oh man. Well, he's got a lot of company if you're a foot guy.
Shrooms. It literally tastes like that, dude. Fucking disgusting. I couldn't eat them straight. I had to eat it in yogurt or fucking pudding or something.
I wonder if shrooms are going to be legalized.
Yeah, like, that's fucking gross.
Man, I want shrooms, but I don't know. I got to find a drug dealer somewhere. I'm in California, so really, I'm probably just going to go outside and throw a rock.
No shit. Yeah. That's like 3 people. At least one of them knows where you can get some shrooms.
Yeah, really. Actually, I could probably ask the clients I work with. Like, hey, got you your antacids. Do you got me up with a fucking dealer? Like, just give me a number real quick.
Come on, dude. You know somebody who knows fruit.
Well, actually, most of my clients are meth heads, so it's probably not a good plan. They're all fucking meth
No, just don't sleep for like doing meth for like a week. You'll hallucinate.
Yeah.
Lack of sleep. I had friends that would stay up for like 2 to 3 fucking weeks at a time. Like, yeah, it ends up being like acid. Fucking hallucinating like crazy.
Oh man, Mad Metal Man's lucky. He's gonna get himself some LSD. Oh, pizza. He put shrooms on pizza. That's not a bad idea.
That would be really hard to fucking turn down, dude. I blow my years of sobriety for that, though.
Yeah, don't fucking give up the sobriety for just some fucking shrooms. Oh man. Are we at this point? Oh no, Satan just fucking muted out altogether. I was gonna say, are we done at this point? But now I kind of don't want to be a dick. Just leave while he's fucking off. Oh no.
Yeah, the bad trip's fucked up. Right. If that shit turns on you.
Yeah, well,
not
I'm sure
a good time.
It does. At the time of my life when I was doing the LSD, I was super into like meditation and just like that kind of shit. So like it really was not too like I could really guide everything. Like it all worked out for me. Like I would hang. What was the thing that the only thing that freaked me out was I have a Spuds McKenzie lamp. I don't know if you remember Spuds McKenzie, the old dog for the Budweiser guy.
That dog, whatever kind of dog that is.
Yeah, that dog. And I had a lamp that lit up, and that just was looking creepy as shit to me, and was looking all sorts of sinister. So I was like, I just can't look at that, and I'm cool. But then there's like other people who like fucking kill themselves and shit on that stuff. So you know who fucking knows like what's gonna happen.
No, if you're, it depends on where your head's at, dude. If your head's fucked up and you get LSD, that'll take you to some weird fucking places. You're in the head.
Yeah.
If you got your shit together, it's usually going to be all right.
Anybody else ever get fucking itchy eyebrows? Dude, Mad Metal Man says he only really had one bad trip. It was probably the worst experience he's had on drugs. Even overdoses were better. That's gotta be because LSD is such a long fucking ride, too.
Yeah, dude, that's one of the reasons I'm not a big fan of LSD. Like it just lasts way too long for my taste.
It's literally a minimum of 8 hours, usually closer to 10 or 12. Yeah, it's fucking.
Mine lasts anywhere from like 12 to like 18.
I never lasted more than 6.
Serious? I'd be okay with that. But the fact
like,
that I can go to sleep a full trip for a while, go to sleep, trip a full 8, be asleep for full 8 hours, wake up and still be fucking tripping is not okay with me.
So but also I've gone in for surgery and they put the stuff in you, they inject you with the shit that knocks you out.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't do anything. So the doctor was looking at me like, how the fuck are you awake? I'm like, it's not my job.
Knocks me out.
Yeah, look at that motherfucker. The anesthesiologist was surprised enough that he actually fucking face planted right into the fucking the little fucking stick that holds a little bag full of liquid that's attached to the end of the fucking gurney they're rolling me on. It's not even a separate thing. It's part of the fucking bag.
Yeah.
And he wraps around it fucking. And then they injected me with a full syringe of it. They woke me up, and then I was fine after the surgery. I was just like, all right, I'm cool. Let's go. And they were like, oh, we'll help you sit down because you'll be really unsteady. So I just got up, walked over to the chair, pulled the curtain closed, and just changed my clothes while the nurse wasn't looking. And she came back, and I'm like, hey, I'm ready to go. Can I just, leave now? Do I got to sign something? They were really not happy that I wasn't in a wheelchair. That was not at all.
My theory that you're a fucking alien from another planet.
Well, then, the fucking opiates don't do anything to me. I don't get high off of them. So I think it's all related.
I feel like you're under deep cover and, there's some kind of, password to fucking activate you.
We are the lizard people. We are here to take your planet. I don't know if that's a really good voice for that or not.
Nigga, you need to stop doing that shit right fucking now.
You convinced him.
Because it's dumb or because it's getting to you? Which one is it?
Because it was dumb and it was weird.
Now I really want to do it again.
Bitch ass nigga.
What about talking like this instead? Is that better?
I don't like you or anything that you stand for.
Starting to miss Futter. Knock it off.
like, hey man, you gotta just kill yourself, man. Hey there. Eh? Kill yourself, eh?
Just no, now it's time to get out. Just get out.
You should just kill yourself.
Stab you as part of a sleeper cell. Eh? Eh? You should just kill yourself, eh? Oh man. Yeah, it's like the spy movie where they're like, oh, I built up an immunity to that fucking toxin or whatever. Yeah, Mad Men was right. It's all in physiology. At the time, I was like fucking exercising a lot, so I'm sure my metabolism was pretty fast. I'm running out playing
kind of like
tennis all the
alien
time.
theory better.
The alien theory.
Oh shit.
I'm trying to think what would be a good alien voice.
Well, we've established what's a bad one with whatever you did before.
I think I'm just going to stop trying to do voices.
It's
It's
probably
probably a good idea.
It's for the best. What's best is you comply.
Oh,
obey.
I know Satan really likes the voice when I do the voice.
All right, calm down, budget pickle.
Budget what?
Budget pickle.
Budget pickle. Oh, I thought that was my Alex Jones voice. Like, oh, they're making the frogs gay. Turning the fucking frogs gay. Oh man. You know what? We should probably call it a fucking night. We've been going for a long time.
Yeah.
You know what? It was shitty stuff that like some chick was sleeping with a dealer that got it for me, the LSD. So could have been just low quality shit. That's a good point, Mr. Metal Man.
Shit that makes your joints ache if it's not pure.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, the fucking next day my joints were all sore. Yeah, so it probably was shitty LSD.
I don't know if it's true, but they said that they have, if that's happening, there's like strychnine in it.
I don't know.
I have no idea if that's actually true. Yeah, there was plenty of acid. Most of the shit I took did that. Yeah, the times when it wasn't, it was just my body wasn't aching by the end of it. That's the good shit.
All right. I'm gonna call it, ladies and gentlemen.
Right before we do that, did anyone watch the Philly D show today?
Nah.
I kind of heard about it. Is that the one about Pokemon, or is that yesterday?
The Pokemon, and then apparently like he did a like the Pokemon going after It's a Gundam's sponsors and shit, and he did the entire video without even mentioning the guy's name.
Oh yeah. Apparently that's a big thing. Is if bigger, don't mention their names. That'll give them clout or something. And apparently the video that they're talking about really wasn't about Pokemon, from what I understand. It was about her Simps, or Simps in general even.
Yeah.
She still sicked her fucking fans on Gundam. It's a Gundam, right? That's the name?
Yeah.
Yeah, sicked them on him anyway. Philly D sucked fucking Pokemon's cock for a while.
It's fucking sad, dude.
How do people not realize Philly D's full of shit at this point?
I know Philly D was full of shit for the last fucking like 5 years.
Yeah. I followed him.
That guy talked for a minute and you're like, this guy's lying.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, that was pretty fucked up, man.
And just for the sake of fodder, before we go, let's all just tell each other to kill ourselves, and
Thanks for sticking around. Kill yourself, Stabby. Kill yourself, Satan.
everybody fucking die.
Sounds like fun.
Oh, boy.
Oh
Bye-bye.
yeah, Mad Metal Man, you're correct. All right, peace out, guys. Thanks for joining Mad Metal Man, and Nacho Demus, and everybody else who might have been there and just didn't talk because it's smarter not